The prophet of thought. Open your mind. 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 Open your mind.
Join the league. Join the league.
Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Damn!
Previously on Obsidian versus the World.
Tonight, you must stick to the topic. No ad hominems. No hooping and hollering and yelling and cursing. No talking out of turn. The rules are absolute tonight. You go against the rules, you're out. You are out.
The black manosphere needs discipline. How are you going to be an effective man if you can't even talk without resource to profanity, gratuitously?
Like, I don't even know what the debate is, but I know Obsidian can't beat me in no debate.
Any ad hominems, any talking out of turn. All right? Are we clear on that?
Yes.
Not just for the ones that's willing to bow down and kiss your ass. Keep in mind, I had to reject the manosphere because I wasn't willing to bow down and kiss your ass. I'm Mr. Fantastic. I didn't come in trying to kiss ass and gain stripes. And unblock me from the goddamn show, nigga. I ain't even do shit. Drunk ass, nigga.
Taz is law.
You have to bow down to him and allow him to shit on me? No, fuck no, never. I don't give a fuck. Excuse me.
You just lost.
Well, hold up. What? Well, I mean,
And the black manosphere needs discipline. How are you going to be an effective man if you can't even talk without resource to profanity, gratuitously?
Damn! Shout out to Brother Xavier. When they did do that, if they had a no yelling, no cursing policy, you had to stay on the points, on the facts. It was a very, very structured, very structured.
Is there anyone else?
Is there no one else? Is there no one else? Who are you, soldier?
Open your minds. Yeah, and we are back. What's good, everybody? Peace, folks, and welcome back to another edition of the Proper Thought series right here on the old T.P.O.T YouTube page. I'm your host, X, of course, but you knew that already. That's why your black asses are here. Tonight, as y'all know, it's Obsidian versus the world. We're doing it on a Wednesday night because we freaking Saturday, brother Obsidian couldn't make it, so we decided to go ahead and try it again Wednesday night. But before we get started, y'all know that I have to start this broadcast off with thanking all of you good folks, like I always do, man. I thank y'all for your subscriptions, your views, your likes, your shares, and of course, your hard-earned pennies. Excuse me. Nickels, dimes, quarters, and 50-cent pieces. Because you don't have to do it, man. You don't have to watch these damn videos. You don't have to subscribe to this channel. You don't have to like them. You don't have to share them. And you damn sure don't have to give up your hard-earned coins. But you good folks, man, you choose to do it, man. You support this channel so much, man. I mean, this channel is growing. It's getting bigger. It's getting better. And I know it ain't just because of my black ass. It's because of you good folks who hang out in here and you good folks out there. And for that, I'm humbled. I'm honored. I'm thankful. I'm grateful, man. And I'm appreciative, man, to all you good folks, man, to all you good people out there, man, who support this channel, man, and look out for this channel, donate to this channel and all that stuff, man. You know, and as always, man, I don't say it to stroke you, to kiss your black butts, because by now y'all know I don't stroke folks, nor do I kiss their butts. I say it because I genuinely mean it, man. And I appreciate all you good folks out there, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate all y'all, man. And I thank y'all. All right. All right. Oh, good look on that super chat, brother Loadcast. Appreciate that, brother. Show ain't even started. Y'all already dropping coins. See what I'm talking about? That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. But yeah, let's get at it. But before we do, I got to give y'all some programming notes because old X has been working to keep some good shit going for y'all, man. So let me go ahead and start off with what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow, my brother, Big Nate, and my man, Brother AJ, will be squaring off in the Digital Squared Circle, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the T.P.O.T YouTube page. They will be debating whether or not it's all right to leave the community. Yep, they'll be squaring off. Big Nate says yes, Brother AJ says no. So make sure you have your black behinds here, because if you don't, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to haunt your black mammy in her dreams. And also, this Saturday, my brother, Jay Shine, will be back in the house, and we're doing that show early. It's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the T.P.O.T YouTube page. My brother Jay Shine will be back in the house with Life is Business, Business is Life, another installment of the Jay Shine series, because y'all know this is the Proper of Thought series, and my brother Jay Shine will be in the house Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Set your calendars for that one, because brother Jay Shine always comes in here and sets the damn house on fire as usual. And also, I got another special show for y'all Thursday. We probably throw down on a debate Wednesday night, but Thursday, October 22nd, the one and only Dr. T. Hassan Johnson will be in the house. That's right. You heard me. Dr. T. Hassan Johnson will be up in here for DXL, and we will be talking hating on masculinity. That's right. Dr. T. Hassan Johnson will be in here 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. You know, because this is what we do here, folks. All right? So make sure you're here Thursday night for that. Make sure you're here Saturday night for my brother, Jay Shine, to be up in here. And also, make sure you have your black behinds in here tomorrow night for my brothers, Big Nate, squaring off with brother AJ. Is it okay to leave the community? All right? All right. Got a good lineup coming up for y'all. I'm going to try to keep them coming, man, because y'all support this channel so much, man. I'm going to try to keep them coming. I promise. All right? Because if I don't show up here and do this stuff for y'all, you can best believe I'm probably dead. If you look up here and ain't no more debates or no shit like that, X is probably dead. All right? All right. So let's get at it with tonight's show. Obsidian versus the world. We're waiting for brother Obsidian. Hopefully he can make it tonight. Him and I did speak earlier this week, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be here. It's not a big deal for brother Obsidian to be late. He does a lot of shit, so I don't hold him being late against him. That I will never do, because I know what it's like to be a busy ass person. Oh, good look on that super chat, brother D-Rock. Appreciate that, man. My brother. Appreciate that, brother D-Rock. Yeah, so what y'all think about that intro, man? What do y'all think about that? That intro is crazy, is it not? And of course, all the intros that you see here are done by this fella here. Yeah. So go ahead, man. Check out Brother Supreme, man. This dude is just out of this world, man. If you need an intro, outro, whatever, hit that brother up. I believe his email is S.K.C at skcwork.com. I do believe that's what it is. Or you can hit him up on skc at gmail.com. I mean, Brother Supreme throws down, man. I mean, he throws these goddamn things together, man, and they're like phenomenal. I'm talking phenomenal, man. So you need to hit the brother up. If you need an intro, you need an outro, you need graphics, you need whatever the hell you need, go and check the brother out, because, I mean, the shit he's done for this channel, man, I mean, it's a very, very small piece of his power, all right? Because I've seen some of the shit he does, man, and it's out of this world, man. So go ahead, hit the brother up, man, and I mean, you're gonna have some good shit. Yeah. And the thing is, whatever you tell him you want, all you got to do is give him a little bit of what you want, and somehow he makes that shit exactly how you want it to be. You're like, God damn, is this brother reading my mind or what? You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, man, and check out Brother Supreme, man. I mean, this brother's dope, man. I mean, he's unbelievably good at this shit, man. He's fucking phenomenal. So if you're doing this YouTube shit, you're doing this streaming shit, man, go ahead and check out Brother Supreme. There he go. He's in the chat now, my brother. Go ahead, hit him up. SKC at skcwork.com. That's SKC at skcwork.com. All right. All right. So I don't know where the hell Brother Obsidian is. I don't want to have to get on the phone and call him, but it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. You better not stand me up again, Brother Obsidian. God damn it. You better not do it again. I might have to call him, God damn it. Make me hit that phone. But yeah, so tonight we're gonna do this Obsidian versus the World thing, man, and the rules for these debates are a little stringent. Yeah, they're a little stringent. Wednesdays and Thursdays, y'all know, we have rules there, but it's a little looser. It's not as confined. But when we do these Obsidian versus the World debates, man, they have to be more structured. Like I always say, because of what we're asking of Brother Obsidian. All right? We're asking a lot of the brother. We're asking him to come up here, debate folks on the fly, right? And not only is he debating people on the fly, he's willing to debate 4 people at once, and he's willing to do multiple debates. So that being the case, we have to put some degree of restraints and rules on it. We can't have people just running up in here being able to do and say whatever they want to do and say, because that's just not going to work. It's just not. It becomes chaotic and crazy, and no. So if you decide to come up here and you want to challenge Brother Obsidian, you will be held to the debate rules. Because if you go outside of those rules, you've lost. You're out. You're out. I mean, just what it is. These Obsidian versus the World debates are different than our regular scheduled debates. They're just different. The rules are a lot more stringent. They are. All right. And also, Brother Obsidian did send me a list and something about the 7 deadly words. So we have a no profanity rule in effect for these debates, but we will not hold words like ass against you, damn, hell. Those words we will not hold against you, nor will I hold them against Brother Obsidian. Because, see, Brother Obsidian, too, has to abide by the rules. If he goes outside the rules, he's lost. All right? He's lost that debate. He got to get cocked and loaded for the next one. I hold him to the same standards that I hold everybody else. He doesn't get any special treatment just because his name is on the show. He, too, is expected to abide by the rules, or he gets disqualified. Only difference is he don't get thrown off. You do it, you get thrown off. But if he does it, you score a W. Yeah, you score a W. So keep that in mind. If you're thinking on coming up here and challenging the brother, keep that in mind, because like I said, the rules of the debate are a lot more stringent than our normal nights. All right. And also, I got this new thing that I'm doing. I will no longer put the link in the chat. Not doing that anymore. Nope. You want the link, you send me an email. It's Prophet of Thought, one word, at yahoo.com. That's Prophet of Thought at yahoo.com. If you want the link, that's how you're going to get it. I'm not putting the link in the chat. Nope. Because, see, if you're somebody I don't want up here, I'm not even going to let you in my fucking queue, let alone let you on my panel. And if somebody pops up with the link that I didn't want to have it, I'm going to have a pretty good idea who gave it to them. You'll never come up here again. And I'll block your ass as well. Now, you may say, oh, man, X, bucket, I don't care. Neither do I. But this is how it's going to be. It's how it's going to be on the T.P.O.T YouTube page. And also,
The chat room. There's been some tweaks and some changes there too. Things are not the way they used to be. They're just not. I like to refer to as the old T.P.O.T. respectable, making sure my chat room stays respectable. Oh yeah, he's watching you Negroes. He's going up and down, and he'll be checking that chat room all night. So be careful what you write, because the old T.P.O.T. respectable will be watching. Yeah. So be careful what you write in that chat room. Because see, here lately, I've rather enjoyed watching my bot throw Negroes out. So, if you want to keep me bored tonight, don't write nothing stupid in my chat room. Now, if you want me to actually have some fun tonight, feel free to write something stupid so I can enjoy watching my robot show your black ass the door. All right. So, I don't know what the hell happened to Brother Obsidian. So, what I'm going to do right now is hit his damn phone. That's what I'm going to do right now. So, see, I would hate to have to, because you know me, y'all, I'll go ahead and do an impromptu show and throw some shit together. But him and I did speak earlier this week. So I'm assuming he just late. Y'all know Obsidian. He might got somebody bent over the couch. I don't know. He might have somebody bent over the couch. So I don't know. Black Caesar, what's good with it, brother? I see you up there, man. What's good with it, brother? I see you. You know what? Let me go ahead and do a roll call. See who in the house. I see my brother Supreme up in there. Brother Kenny in the house. What's good with it, brother? Candy Man. You know you owe me an interview, right, man? I ain't gonna stop saying that shit till you bring your ass up here. I ain't gonna stop saying it. Candyman. I see my man Dallas Cowboys in the house. Blexit, the community in the house. Big J Triple X is in the house. Oh shit. Big J up in here. Who else is up in here? Who else? Black Superman is in the house. Larry Ward is in the house. The Hood Conservative. What's good with it, brother David? Who else is up in here? Brother Charles Merchant in the house. Who else? Brother Loadcast in the house. Who else? Brother D-Rock in the house. Who else? Brother Albert. What's good with it, brother Albert? Brother who? Malcolm in the Middle is in the house. Malcolm in the Middle. Don't be writing shit like that, man. God damn it. You know I'm old. I wear glasses, god damn it. Got a strain to look at that shit. Curtis Bro in the house. Who else? Infantry Skills is in the house. What's good with the Infantry Skills? Oh, shit. My brother TNP in the house. What's good with it, brother TNP? My brother. Soup Bone in the house. What's good with it, man? And yeah, Soup Bone. Brother Soup Bone, I got your email a couple weeks ago, man. Feel free, man, to cut clips out of here because you had asked me about some clips. Feel free, man, to cut clips out of here. I don't care about that shit. That shit don't really bother me. You know what I'm saying? You can cut as many clips as you want out of here, man. Ain't no biggie, brother. No biggie. BMT, brother BMT in the house. Brother Gabe A is in the house. What's good with it, man? Brother Vereen is in the house. I believe that's everyone.
If I forgot you, I didn't do it on purpose. I promise. I promise. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't. I promise. Brother Mike Shinnery in the house. What's good with it, Brother Mike? I see you up there, brother. We're sitting here waiting on damn Obsidian, man. You know his ass always late. So, you know what it is, man. Told you probably got somebody bent over the couch, man. Oh, Brother P.O.T in the house. What's good with it, Brother P.O.T? I see you up there, brother. No, it's all good, Brother Soup Bone. I mean, I don't care about that, man. You want to use clips from this show, man. I don't care about that kind of stuff, man. I don't care about that kind of stuff, brother. You know, long as you don't be catching me freeze framed in some crazy looking pose, like, you know, long as you don't do none of that shit. long as you don't screenshot me in some crazy looking pose, God damn it. Long as you ain't doing that, it's all good, man. It's all good, brother. And that goes for you and anybody else and shit. Oh, what's good, brother O'Shea Linux? Yeah, man, I don't care about that stuff, man. You know, I mean, that's you and anybody else, man. If y'all want to use some clips from this show, you don't have to worry about me flagging your shit or trying to copyright you up. Man, come on, man. I got the shit up here. The shit's public. If you want to cut something out of it and use it, man, I don't care about that stuff, man. I really don't, man. I really don't. That kind of shit, I'm flattered. You want to use my shit. You know, of all the shit to use, you want to use some of my shit? I'm flattered. That's flattery right there. I'm not going to get angry at that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right. Let me go ahead and send my man the shit. I didn't even see that, man. I wasn't even looking. Brother Supreme. Hold on. No, my ass blind. God damn it. Need to go ahead and put my glasses on because I can see this shit, man. I don't wear the specs, man. You know, I'll be trying to be up here looking cool and shit for y'all and shit. You know, I don't wear the glasses. I'm trying to look cool. But I need them shit. So, hey, what's good, brother Marcus? What's good with it, man? Been a while, brother, since I seen you in the chat, brother. What's good with it, man? What's good with it? Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Told you, Brother Obsidian might have somebody bent over the couch right now because, you know, he like bending people over the couch. So he might be doing that right now. I just sent the link, Brother Supreme. Check your email, brother. Check your email, brother. God damn it, my dog outside going crazy. Hopefully nobody trying to hop the fence because it might take me a while to get out there before he be done toe their leg off. Hopefully they're not trying to hop the fence. Hopefully. Because he will not let you breach. And he ain't friendly. He is not a friendly animal at all. Entanglement L, what's good with it, brother? My man Nate in the house. Brother Nate will be throwing down tomorrow here, y'all. Like I said, that ought to be good. Because y'all know Brother Nate always coming here and set the house on fire. So make sure you have your black behinds here for that. Brother Supreme.
Man, what's going on, X?
What's good with it, man? I don't know what the hell happened to Brother Obsidian, man. I don't know what happened to him. He might have quit on us, man. He might have went and got another contract somewhere else and shit. You know.
nah, nah, I doubt that, man. I know you've been having some issues, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But
Yeah.
well,
Go ahead.
man, I just like, man, you got T.P.O.T Johnson coming, huh?
Oh, absolutely, man. I spoke with him today. And because I'm trying to keep things booked a week in advance. I spoke to him today, and he will be here, man, Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll be talking about the hating on masculinity. So make sure you brothers be here for that. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know who Dr. T. Hassan Johnson is. If you don't, look him up. And you get an idea of what's going to be going down here next Thursday night. Not tomorrow, next Thursday, y'all. So make sure y'all hit
Man, there's another artist that I came across. He was in an article. A guy that wrote an article, another defamation article against the Black Manosphere. Some dude, yeah. It wasn't the fountain dude. It was another dude. He tried to link the Tory Lanez shooting to the Black Manosphere.
Oh boy, he's reaching.
yeah.
That's a reach. That's a reach.
But in it, he made a I guess he was trying to say that there were a lot of bad characters that are out there, and he made mention of this artist named Alex L. And so I started to look him up, and man, he has a lot of stuff. I'm trying to see if we can get him in for an interview for yourself, and then one for Bernard. But he has a YouTube channel called Lex Studio. And man, I think everybody in the Manosphere should check it out, man. He's top notch.
Okay. Yeah. I'll check him out. If not tonight, tomorrow, I definitely will check him out, man. But yeah, the doc is coming on, and man, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be wild up in here next Thursday. Well, it's gonna be wild up in here for the next couple of days. It'll probably be wild in here tonight if goddamn Obsidian get up off the couch. It'll probably be wild up in here tonight. But tomorrow's gonna be off the chain. Saturday's gonna be off the chain. Thursday is definitely gonna be off the chain because we're gonna have Dr. T. Hassan Johnson in here. So it's gonna be off the hook. I'm working on Wednesday night's debate, y'all. I'm still working on it. That's why I haven't put one up for Wednesday yet, because I'm still kind of working out the details on it, because it takes time to make this stuff happen, brothers. It don't happen in a vacuum. It don't happen by magic. Usually about 55 emails have to be exchanged, and times have to be coordinated, and people have to look at their schedules and all that kind of stuff, but y'all best believe, man, I'll be trying hard, man, to bring y'all some good stuff, man, and bring y'all some good interviews, and show you a few different looks, man, and bring you some people that you may have not seen before, some people that you have seen before and may not be too familiar with. I try to bring them to you here, right here on the T.P.O.T YouTube page. Y'all know how it is, So go ahead.
And did I hear you correctly that you're gonna have little Big Nate and AJ.C and Red? They going head to head?
Head to head tomorrow, boy. Head
and
to
they go
head.
and they gonna talk about should you leave the community?
Yep.
Oh, bro.
Title.
Bro, man.
Title.
I want to hear a little Big Nate get this one, man. Cause I'm already.
Well, both of them is my brothers, man. Brother AJC and Red, that's my brother from Chicago. And Big Nate, hey, what's good, brother Hulk? I see you up there, brother. And Third Ward Colombian in the house. What's good to the Fourth Quarter Talk brothers up in the house? The Fourth Quarter Talk team is in the house. Yeah, I mean, and Big Nate, that's my folk too. So, I hate to see my brother square off like that, but I won't stand in the way. You know what I'm saying? Let my brothers go ahead and square off in a digital square circle one time.
I want to see how AJ argues that, man, because that's I don't get it, but I want to see what his arguments is for staying and supporting the community. I want to hear this.
Yeah, well, he kind of alluded to it last time he was here. He kind of alluded to it, because he feels like, we need to stay up in there, and of course, brother Nate disagrees. So it's been a while since we've had a debate where two brothers are diametrically opposed on something. Those are usually those are the best debates, when the brothers are diametrically opposed, to an idea. So it's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. We're going to see how it go, man. I've already booked the official T.P.O.T timekeeper, my man, my brother, Keep It Techie. Y'all need to get on down there and check him out as well. Keep It Techie. Go down there and check out Keep It Techie's YouTube channel, and also check him out on keepittechie.com. The official timekeeper of the T.P.O.T debates. So going down.
since you got Tia-san, man, I think you need to get Green Gorilla on here, man. The G with the PhD. Man, I know you. Man.
I've heard of him. I mean, I've never seen his stuff, but I have heard of him. I've never seen his stuff though, but I've heard the name. So, I've been reaching out to a few people, man. I got my feelers out there for somebody else. I don't want to mention his name until I get him booked, but I got my feelers out there for somebody else to get up here. I'm giving folks a few different looks, man, because this is what we do here, and the season's coming to a slowdown. So when the season comes to a slowdown, y'all know when it starts to get a little cooler, my season slows down. So, I'm more, I have more time to kind of, reach out to folks and talk to folks and look up folks and, all that kind of stuff. So, I'll get them in here. Y'all know wintertime, boy. We have all kinds of personalities up in here once it starts to get cold. So be looking out for some new faces, man. Be looking out for some new faces, some faces you never seen before, man. Be looking out for them.
Yeah, man. I'm actually working on a little something for Brother Green Gorilla, man, because he does a lot of history stuff, and I mean, one of these days, man, you got to check him out, man. He's something else.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I've heard his name mentioned a time or two, and because I know you've mentioned him to me before as well. I have heard of the brother, but I've yet to check out his stuff. So that's something I need to do. And hey, if I could reach out to him, man, and get him up on here, hey, he'll be up on here. Him and others. I might go ahead and hit y'all in the head with another Sister Shahrazad Ali night. I'm thinking about hitting y'all in the head with one more of those before the year goes out.
Man, you gonna get those haters. They're gonna be, talking about
what it is. And when Sister Ali comes on, because she likes people to call in and all that kind of stuff. So have people call in. So I hook up my phone lines because we do have those here. And you'll be able to call in and talk to her and do all that kind of stuff. But if you come up here and say something stupid, of course I'm cutting your black ass off, because you will not be disrespecting my friend. What people don't understand about Sister Ali, her and I are friends. She's not just somebody I know, some folk hero and all that. No, her and I are friends. So if you come up here and you disrespect my friend, I'm just going to kick your ass off. And if I find your name in the chat, you're just blocked forever. Yeah, you're just blocked forever. So that's going down. Go ahead.
So I know you had your ear to the street sometimes. You know a few things about the what's going on. I heard, I just the fringes of it. I didn't get the full story, man. But I'm asking you,
Mm-hmm.
did you hear this thing with Ice Cube? I heard they
Uh,
trying to cancel him or something because he said he gonna support Trump or something like that. I caught the tail end of it, man.
no, I didn't. But if you are a celebrity, especially a black celebrity, right? And you say you support Trump, oh man, you're gonna catch all kinds of hell. You're gonna catch all
Yeah.
kinds of hell, man. I mean, that's just what it is, man. I don't know why people hate Trump so much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not, I ain't much of a Trump fan. I think he says a lot of bonehead shit and all that kind of stuff and lies and all that kind of stuff. But I don't hate the man. I mean, I have no reason to hate the man. And I definitely don't have a reason to hate people who support him. I mean, that just, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I'm not gonna, because I know people. I brothers, in this chat right here, and I know people in real life who support Trump. And I mean, I don't dislike them because they, support him or, come on, man, it's stupid. That's stupid. That's just stupid. But if you're a celebrity, you got to know that if you come out and say you support Trump, boy, that the hells of liberal democratic acid rain are going to fall all over you. I mean, so if you're a celebrity and you support Trump, don't tell anybody. Just go in there and vote.
Man,
Don't tell
like,
anybody.
yeah, man. I was like, man. I heard, like I said, I don't know the full story, but I heard he was just like asking questions or something, and about what the Dems were gonna offer black people, and he wasn't getting the answer. I think he said something. Well, from what I heard, really briefly, they said that well, we'll tell you after the election, and he was like, oh, come on now, that's like a okey doke.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
it's probably not a good idea, man. If you're a public figure, man, and you're out there, and you're prolific and everybody knows you, it's probably not a good idea to say you like Trump. That's probably not a good idea at all. Because see, if you're an entertainer, because people always say that Hollywood is liberal, right? So if you're part of Hollywood or you're part of music or industry or media or anything like that, especially a personality like Ice Cube or somebody, I mean, they automatically expect you to not support Trump. So if you have to know that if you come out and say, well, I'm supporting Donald Trump, you know what kind of blowback you're going to get from that. I mean, if somebody like me says it, no one cares. But if Ice Cube says it, they're going to be all on his media, his Instagram, his Twitter, whatever he got. They're going to set that shit afire. Oh, yeah, supporting Trump,
now, I gotta put the spotlight on you now, X man, because since we got a little time right now, or we try to see what's up with O. A lot of times people don't get your perspective because T.P.O.T sometimes is kind of like the Switzerland of the manosphere. Dudes can come here from all over with different viewpoints, and they can get off there what they need in a digital square. But I mean, with all of the stuff that's going on in the manosphere right now, I mean, over the last week or so, what's some of your thoughts on that? Because
Well,
you had a dude that jumped out. He didn't show himself to the whole world.
I see my brother Linnell Gant in the house. What's good with it, brother Linnell? Well, see, my thing is this, right? I'm gonna be honest. My thing has always been be whatever you want to be, do whatever you want to do. But don't force it on people who don't indulge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, man. I would never tell another adult you shouldn't be this. My thing is this. Do what you do, man. Go ahead, do it. Enjoy it. Do it. But don't try to make me feel bad because I don't do it or I disagree with it. Don't try to make me feel bad because I don't agree with what you're doing, what your platform's about, how you live your life, how you talk, the shit you say, whatever it is. Don't try to make me feel, because I'm not going to do that to you. Even though I disagree with you, I may disagree with your platform, how you live your life, just things you say, but I'm not going to be, oh man, you shouldn't. Why? I mean, so I think it should go both ways. I mean, what I think happens often, right? What I think happens often in this media stuff, man, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's this, it's all right for me, but it's not all right for thee syndrome. I can say whatever I want to you. I can do whatever I want. I can talk all kinds of crap. I can do all this bullshit, but you can't. You are not allowed. You're not worthy of talking shit. Only I can talk shit. Only I can shame folks. Only I can criticize folks. Only I can judge folks. And see, there's a lot of that here. Well, in media in general, there's a lot of that. I can say it, but you cannot. Because, see, I'm me, you're you. So what I say is gospel. What you say is garbage. I mean, I think there's a lot of that shit. There's a lot of that shit going on media. And far as what's been going on, on YouTube in the space or whatever, I think a lot of it is stuff that's already been here. I think this. All right. It didn't just come here today or yesterday or last week. I think it's already been here. I just think now it has a louder voice. I think it's always been here, man.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
It is what it is. What's good, brother Root Jimp? I see you up there, brother. Yeah, I mean, I think the stuff has always been here, man. It's just that now it has a louder voice. More people know about it, and more people are putting it under the microscope. Because see, a lot of times this kind of stuff, man, that goes on, this crazy shit. We don't notice it till 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of us start putting it under the microscope. As long as we're not putting it under the microscope, no one pays too much attention to it. But once you get a few brothers starting to examine it and look at it and put it out there, then you start to see it. Then you start to know.
Well, something, and I'm not trying to start no mess or nothing. I'm just making an observation. But I kind of find that when dudes start to, I guess, bring out all of certain type of words and certain type of insults to different brothers and so forth, that it almost kind of like emboldens some dudes to come on out the closet. Like, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for this type of talk to happen.
Supreme, you ain't shit.
Where the beans at?
You know what? Like I said, people can do whatever they want, but I'm letting you motherfuckers know right now. Don't even try to come up on here with that bullshit. I mean, don't. If I even suspect it, man, I'm not even letting you on my shit. All right? I'm not even letting you on my shit. You're not coming up here with that nonsense. You're just not. I cannot. That's where I draw the fucking line. And now I have anybody up here. I don't give a shit who you are, what side of fucking YouTube you're from, whether you're male, you're female, you're whatever. I let everybody. Everybody's been up here. All right. But there is where the line is drawn. Yeah, the line's drawn there. I'm not letting you come up here and talk that bullshit. And no, I cannot do it. I cannot allow it.
I get you out the fire, X. I mean, what do you think about because I'm getting your opinion on stuff now. What do you think about all of the, women shouldn't be in these spaces talk? Like, what's your thought on that?
Well, they're already here. I mean, the only thing we can think of now is trying to drive them out. They're already here. I mean, should they come in? They're already in. They're already in. I mean, certain women are already in. Now, with me, I don't have a problem because, I've had women come up here and debate and all that kind of shit. I don't have a problem with the women being around. I really don't. My problem is with certain females. Notice you've never seen them up here. Certain hoes you will never see up here. Yeah, you'll never see them. You'll never see them. I mean, the women that come up here, they carry themselves respectfully. They act respectfully. They don't, they don't come up here with that catty, crazy, nonsense. They conduct themselves like adult women. So, I mean, you will see more women up here. You will see more women up here. I'm working on a female debate right now. I'm trying to bring together. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with women coming on my platform. Now, not to say that other brothers should or should not have women on their platform. That's for them to decide. But, as far as T.P.O.T goes, I mean, I'm not going to not let somebody come up on the platform just because they're a female. I mean, that there's no reason for that. I mean, oh, you can't come on because you're a girl. No. I mean, if you're a decent, respectable woman and you want to come up here and you debate and all that kind of shit, I don't have a problem with that shit, man. I really don't. I mean, I don't. So
I think that's a good summation of it because I think sometimes people try to dictate what some people do on their channel. And it's like, nah, you play it like you want to play it. Like in all respect to Ramil, it's like Ramil, he stand by what he says. Hey, chicks ain't coming up here. That's cool. Mad Bus Driver does the same thing. No chicks allowed. It ain't gonna never happen. So other places where that conversation can happen, it's like, yeah, that's all good. It shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, there are some that are just like that chick that wanted to debate Shahrazad Ali. Now she was just nuts.
Look, I've never had a female come up on my panel and act a fool. I mean, I can't say that there's someone who came on my channel and acted a fool. So I mean, I'm not gonna say, okay, you can't come on here just because you're a female. I'm not going to say that, but everybody knows that. I mean, I've had females up here before. I mean, and this is a male-centered channel. It's basically male-centered. I mean, we do a lot of shit up here, but, it's male-centered. I guess that's why a lot of other women don't come up here is because, they know it's male-centered. They know we don't make special concessions up here for women. All right. You see how I do my debates. All right. I mean, hey, look, I mean, I don't make any special concessions for the girls. I don't give them more time, less time. I don't let them break the rules. No, they have to abide by the same rules as the brothers. So when they come up here, they willing to abide by those rules the way the brothers do. I have no problem with them coming up here and debating. None whatsoever. Now, brothers may say, oh, X, you a simp because you let them girls come up here. You say what you want, man. I've had girls on my platform pretty much as long as I've had it. When I was a radio guy, All right, because a lot of people don't know. I actually used to be a radio guy, man. I had my own radio show for a while, man. Back in the day, you go back, 6, 7 years. I had my own radio show. I had females as part of the team. I went through a few female co-hosts. I had a female correspondent. I had a few girls who was part of my production team. So, I mean, I'm not gonna just keep them off just because they're females, man. I keep them off if they're dumbass, jackass females, yeah. But just being a female is not gonna keep you off of my show, especially if you want to come up here and debate. Absolutely, I like when the women debate, man. I like when they debate.
I think my fifth ward brother Rude Dem said he'd like to speak on this.
Oh, brother Rudem?
Yeah.
All right. Send me an email, Rudem, because I don't put the link in the chat no more, brother. Send me an email. Prophet of Thought, one word, at yahoo.com. Prophet of Thought at yahoo.com. Send me an email. I'll send you the link, brother. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've heard a lot of weird things about that conversation, about the women being in the space and so forth over the last week. It's interesting. I wonder about some, but I mean, other than that, what?
Well,
I don't know.
Brothers have a right. They have a right to run their platform the way they want. I mean, I would never tell a brother who doesn't have any women on his platform, say, man, you should have some girls on there. And likewise, I would never tell a brother who has women on his platform, man, you should get them girls off of there. I mean, it's your platform at the end of the day, man. So, I mean, how you run it is entirely up to you. I would never tell anybody how to run their platform, man. I mean, that's your page, that's your name, that's your brand. That's your whatever. So, I mean, how you do it is up to you. It's up to you, man. I would never tell a brother how to do their platform, man. That's why I don't listen to people tell me how to do my shit. Because I don't tell people how to run their platforms, man. You can do whatever you want. That's your shit. I mean, how you run it is how you run it.
Man, I almost forgot, man. I got to give a shout out to Sister George and to Concrete Rose, also to Jessica X. All of them, they came on the platform and they debated. The first other girls to kind of do that. I wonder why. Well, hopefully, some other women will at some point find the.
They're not coming up here. They're not coming up here. They're not coming up. See what it is. See, a lot of the women, it ain't that they just don't like the spear. A lot of them don't like me, because I talk about these old mammies, and that reminds them of their old mama or themselves, or they got this ex, he hate black women. I'm up in there. That's what I'm saying. When people saying I'm like this simp guy, what they don't know is a lot of these freaking women on media, they don't even like me, man. These chicks don't like me.
Well, that's a weird thing to me because like there's a lot of women in the space or whatnot, and they are very opinionated. They have a lot of views on a lot of things. But when it comes to this debate, entering into it and trying to handle it in a structured way and to lay out your thoughts in a logical progression without all that hollering and going on, they don't want to do it. Well, they don't want to do it.
Well, let's be honest here, man. Let's be honest. All right. The thing is, they're not going to come up here and conduct themselves because I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 women have come up here and debated. All right. And every one of those women who came up here and debated, they followed the rules. There was no yelling. There was no screaming. There was no talking out of turn. There was no, I need more time. It was none of that. They came up and they debated just like the brothers did. They waited their turn. When it was their time to talk, they spoke. When it wasn't their time, they didn't speak. So the women who have been up here are women who are disciplined. They understand rules and procedures. I think one of the real things is what keeps a lot of women from coming up here is that they know when they come up on T.P.O.T, they're going to have to follow the rules. This ain't like other people's channels. These debates are very structured because for some reason, people seem to think 5 people yelling at one time is a debate.
Nah. And I
We
think
don't do
I think Rude Imp said he sent the email, and I'm looking through these messages, and I'm like, we got Big J Triple X and Red the Bad Guy. I wonder when Big J gonna come up into the debate circle, man. Because I know
trying to get Big J up here, man. Big J used to write me all the time. Oh, X, I want to debate, but he won't. I've been trying to get old Big J to come up here. Maybe if I put my hypnotic background that I got right here. Maybe if I use that I can get the guys come on up here. What's good with it, brother Ruth Demp?
Man, how you doing, brother X? What's up, S.K.C?
What's up, Rude? Yeah, it's been a while, man.
I wanted to speak towards what you were saying, brother X, and you too, S.K.C, about the women being in the space and women being on panels, because I did a live yesterday and I was really saying that Ramil has been very consistent about this particular situation. And what I want brothers to know, what I want men to know is that, I'm not telling you that you have to look at everything from a sexual aspect, but I want you to understand the games that a lot of women play for why you should require certain things, why you should be able to raise your standards when it comes to women who are coming around you and they trying to come up off of you. If that's the case, see, my thing is this: women should only look to come up off of guys who they would fuck, who they would have sex with. If these women know that they would never have sex with any of these guys, you shouldn't try to look for these guys for no benefit, because now you become a user. Now you playing games. Now you trying to finesse it. Now you trying to finagle your way through shit, and you trying to get away with it because you thinking you can try a guy like that, and a guy supposed to know better than to say anything to you about your vagina, but yeah, you trying to get him to put you on your feet. So if you notice, a lot of women do play these games of they'll dress up real nice, get real sexy, and they want to walk around a bunch of men. Then they try to dismiss and disrespect any man who try to holler at them. And me personally, I don't like that. I don't like that you view me like I'm a friend zone type nigga or a brother or play brother. I don't play them type of games. So my thing is, I have no issue with women being in the space, but more men in the space need to require these women to really put out or talk about putting out. And what I mean by this, brother X and S.K.C, don't come around men that you act like as if you would never give them some pussy. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm trying to make this as plain as I can, because I want you guys to understand why a lot of these women, they can come up off of guys and they don't have to necessarily have to even do anything for you. And yet sometimes these guys feel played. And I was letting Sister George and Jessica X know this stuff on my live too, that when you gonna have a bunch of men coming at you sideways now because it's been a long time and you are some good looking women, these men are getting impatient to where they realizing that y'all never get no pussy to them. And now they could be a little hurt behind that shit. But you can totally avoid that in the beginning when you let it be known with women who come around to hang out with you that they need to be talking about doing something with you or talking like that before you give them a shot on your shit. And understand what I mean? We're not in school, we're not at a church, we're not at a job, so we're not in some type of environment to where you don't necessarily have to come at a woman on some sexual shit. But when a woman just want to hang out with you, and she's trying to get hers, she need to be popping pussy though, bro. She need to be dividing that pussy, dog, because if she's gonna benefit, I'm trying not to laugh. I didn't want to laugh, dog. I didn't want to laugh, man. I try not to laugh.
Ruth is about to veer this conversation into a different direction. But go ahead.
No. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it. I'm not gonna be here too long. I just want to let the guys know about the women being in the manosphere. I was trying not to laugh, man. God damn, S.K.C. I was not trying not to laugh.
He said, if you in these spaces,
yo,
you know what's up.
if you hanging around Understand? That's it. Now, not working with guys, not making money with guys, not in the work environment. We're talking about if you want to just hang out, you want to lounge, chill, nest. Yes, the women who normally hang around with guys who got the resources, who got the money, who got the position of power, they need to be fucking. That's what I'm saying. It's just we just require that much. Like, it's just that simple. Why? Because these women have gave up their pussy to guys who couldn't do shit for them. So if you want these brothers in the manosphere who can actually help a woman build her channel, help a woman get money, then goddamn it, you need to be on another level with this woman to where if y'all were to meet up, she already know what time it is. See, me personally, I'm not gonna put all my business out, but the majority of women who come in my space, if I'm gonna put a woman on, you best believe I'm about to fuck her, or we done talked about fucking, or I done seen naked pictures, or she done played in the pussy, she done did some type of freaky shit to where it'll make sense for me to put her on. Other than that, I wouldn't want to put you on if you look at me as a guy that you would never want to fuck with like that. So my thing would be, well, why are you around me? Why are you hanging around me? Why you think it's okay for you to be around me for so long to try to use whatever it is I can do for you? But you simply telling me that your pussy is too good for me when I know that I'm better than a lot of niggas that you done fucked with. So the disrespect there when some women try to differentiate and try to pick and choose who they would give it to and who they wouldn't give it to. So you can never be that guy that she'll play you like a dummy like that, because she'll give it to you for nothing. So if you can really help her, why she ain't talking about giving it to you? Why the conversation is not like that? So I notice a lot of these brothers in this space that they wait too long. They wait too long to be able to establish that, that type of interaction. And then, 6 months, 9 months down the line, these women never thought that you wanted to come at them like that. And all of a sudden you try to come at them like that and they looking at you sideways. When I'm telling you, gentlemen, you can have the women in the space. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you want to always be that guy that she would consider giving pussy to if she ever just wanted to give it to you, to somebody. Like, don't be that guy that she's going to friend zone all because you thinking that by you playing it player and playing it cool to your mind by just not saying shit. And eventually within the next year, you're going to let her know how much you always liked that shit. You setting yourself up for failure every time. And once again, it's not always about sex. It's the fact that if the woman going to come around you to try to come up off of you, you need to be fucking her, bro. Or you need to be at least talking about fucking. Y'all need to at least be talking about getting it in. I understand a lot of you older guys, the sex is not really as important to you guys. I'm talking about off of principle. Off of principle. Not because you need it. It's just off of principle. If she wants you to help her build a channel, it's no different, S.K.C. If if me and you was on some rapping type shit, right, and we on tour and we got some groupies hanging with us, what would be the point of a groupie if she's not your cousin or your sister or my cousin or my sister? What would be the reason these groupies hanging out with us, getting into clubs with us, man, going out, kicking it with us, getting it for free, bragging on Instagram that she's with these rap? What's the point of her doing that and we can't fuck her? Like, what's the point of you being around us and we can't get no pussy? What's the point of that? And it ain't even about it. But what's the point of you being around us if we couldn't get it? So if you're too good to give us some, you shouldn't be hanging around us. That's how I look at it. So when I spoke to, I'm gonna be quiet. I don't want to take this in another direction. I just want you guys to understand that the frustration that I'm seeing from a lot of guys, they be wishy-washy. Sometimes, Ramil, the only one I've seen been very consistent, but some other guys would say things like, take these females wrenches. I don't fuck with them. They gotta pay a fee, or they gotta, sometimes you want to be hard on the hoe and whatnot. But when it come down to it, man, they'll flip-flop. And all of a sudden you letting women come on the panel. And the case with like a Sister George and Just Case, they told me yesterday that the same guys who saying that they don't want women in the space or women on the panels, they be trying to go on their panel. See, I don't like that neither. And I'm not sitting here saying that Sister George or Jessica X is out here for sex, but my thing is, if you are going to build a name off of men, I mean, come on, man, you got to at least consider that, or just go on about your way, build it up on your own, so you won't have to owe nobody, because eventually a nigga might come at you like like you owe something, and if you talk like as if you too good to give him something, then he might turn against you in the worst way. And that's how I know that happens. So that's my take on that. Mm-hmm.
So like I was saying earlier, and I think X was saying, everybody can run their channel how they want. But what I'm gathering from you is that if they come to your channel, they need to know what's up.
If they come in looking to get on, not coming just to hang out or join a discussion. We talking about if you're gonna build a channel based on me co-signing you, me putting you on. I mean, you can't come at me if you view me as somebody you wouldn't fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like just that alone. Like if me and you couldn't even talk like that, if me and you couldn't even agree to even meet up one day, or we were ever, and me and you might not ever even meet up, but if we're not even on that type of vibe, if you viewing me as some type of play brother ass nigga, some friend zone ass nigga, then nah, I can't put you on like that. Because the reason me putting you on is because I already stuck my dick in your mouth. I already fucked you, man. It's like I can put you on now. You good. I can come at you like this. You understand what I mean?
You something else, Rude, man. You
I get what you're saying. I mean,
Okay.
I understand what you're saying. I mean, I don't look at it like that, but
Yeah.
I do get what he's saying. Though. I mean, I do get what he's saying. And
Rude is consistent, man. He's consistent, bro.
Absolutely. And hey, he has a right to run his channel the way he wants to run it. It's his channel. It's his platform. It's his YouTube page. He has a right. Whatever he just said, he has a right to say it every night before he come on. He has a right to say it. So I mean, that's where I'm at with it. I mean, I would never tell nobody not to do, whatever they do on their shit. I mean, so I mean, it is what it is, man. He has every right to run his platform however he wants to do it. Simple as that. If you don't like what he do, stay the hell away from his platform. That's it.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Yeah. Rue got he go into a sector of YouTube. Oh, S.K.C, I don't know nothing about none of that, man. I don't know.
S.K.C. Look, man, you got me laughing. I'm trying to be very serious, nigga, and you got me up there laughing, dog. Why? I'm trying to be serious for once. I want the gentleman. I'm not talking about the married. Once again, I'm not talking about the married men though, and I'm not trying to reduce it just to YouTube, like as if you trying to get YouTube pussy or whatnot. No, I'm saying if you have the ability to help a woman blow her shit up, I mean, and she can get past you, like in the case of like Sister George and Just X. These women are known, and they known off of the manosphere. These women are doing very well based on their channels. Okay, well, we understand Sister George is with somebody, but Just X. My thing is, these niggas hanging around her, but yet you niggas not talking like you trying to fuck her. Like, how about you really change the conversation, let her know, like, look, man, we've been around you for about a year, and we think you a good looking woman. You look good, you look sexy, just based on your pictures. But what's up, man? Like, what's up? Like, if I were to fly you out, if I were to fly you in from England to goddamn United States, man, like, what's up? Like, niggas should be coming to her in that kind of way. That's what I'm saying, because she done blew up, and she's eating well off these niggas. You understand?
He said catch a flight for a whole nother reason, though.
Catch a flight for another reason. Understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying, though, S.K.C. Understand what I'm saying?
You heard that, Paul Jr.? You heard that?
Well, I don't want this to swerve off into
I don't want to go off too far.
That done already happened. So let me rephrase. I don't want
rephrase.
This conversation to go further into the freaking to the holes and shit like that. I don't want it to go further than that. But it seems like Brother Obsidian is not going to show up. So this is what we're going to do, folks. Like I always do, I take lemons and I make lemonade. I take broken eggs and I make an omelet out of it. So if anybody wants to come up here and y'all want to debate, if you want to debate something, all right? You want to debate something, let me know. Hit me up in the email and we can go ahead and we can do a little impromptu debate. I mean, we can do a little impromptu debate. We about to get back on track before everybody start leaving. God damn, X, you done let Rudip take shit over.
Hell no. So, as a matter of fact, I'm a drop off, and if it's good, I'll come back. But I appreciate you for letting me get that out. I just wanted to get my piece on that, Brother X, S.K.C.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
Okay, man. Peace.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to go ahead and make something out of this, because Brother Obsidian, like I said, probably got somebody bent over his couch. So that being the case, if someone wants to come up here and debate, I'm willing to entertain it. I will loosen the rules, because y'all know that the rules for Obsidian's debates are different than the regular debate rules. So if you want to come up here, we'll go ahead and we'll do, our regular Wednesday night debates. We'll go ahead and, do the rules. We'll do the Wednesday night rules. They're a little more lax. You can use a little profanity, and that kind of stuff. So if there's anybody out there who want to come up on here, feel like they want to debate something, go ahead, hit me up with an email or put a suggestion in the chat. I will read it, of course, and we'll decide whether or not we're going to throw down. Because as y'all can see, Brother Obsidian has stood us the hell up again.
Yeah.
Again. But I know he got a good reason, though. And full disclosure, right? Whenever Brother Obsidian doesn't show up, it's not like he just doesn't show up and you never hear from him again. I'm not even going to put that on him, because he will hit me up and he'll be like, hey, X, my bad, X, Y, and Z happened last night, so I couldn't come. Or, I had to do this, or this was going on. He never just, disappears and I never see him again. He usually hits me up the following morning and he say, look, X, this happened, that happened, and, so it is what it is. I mean, I understand. All right. I understand, because sometimes, man, things be happening. I know a lot of shit happens in my life. Y'all have no idea what old X has been through over the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks have been insane. Okay.
Yeah.
For me. They have been.
I know one other thing that's a little bit off is usually he would have did a show, in between like Saturday and now. So I don't know if there's anything else going on, but usually old doesn't take that long of a break off. So
yeah, so I know it's some serious shit, man. I know it's something serious. So, I mean, I can't be mad at him. And I'll say again, I mean, there's never been a time. Now, when Brother Obsidian comes through, I mean, don't get me wrong, he nine times out of 10, he gonna come at least 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes late. I mean, that's him, but he never just steps out on you with no explanation. I mean, I'll probably hear from him the top of the morning tomorrow. He'll be like, yo, X, man, X, Y, and Z happened. So, I'll make it up to you, bro. So, and that's another thing. I mean, whenever he brushed my ass off, he usually makes it up with another appearance. So, I can't really be mad at him. I can't really be mad at the brother. Now, this is time number 2, because it was his idea to go ahead and postpone it and do it Wednesday. That was his idea. So his ass ain't show up. So it's like, okay, now you owe me 2 appearances, Negro. those appearances are stacking up. So, but like I said, I ain't mad at him, because I know he gonna, he'll make it up, man. He'll show up and, he'll do something. That's Subsidian. And like I said, I know the brother busy and, he got shit going on in his life, man. So I don't really hold it against him, man. I'm not that type of dude anyway, man. I'm not gonna hold it against you, man, because you don't show up. Because, hey, man, like I said, I got shit going on in my life, man. Shit happens. I'm just fortunate the shit that happens to me happen in the daytime. It just happens to happen in the daytime. If it fuck around and happen at 8, 9 o'clock, y'all won't see my ass up here. Because shit happens. Shit happens. So what you gonna do, man? You can't be mad at brothers, because they got shit going on in their life, man. Plus, Obsidian's like me, me and him like the same age. So, we old niggas, so sometimes your black ass just can't get out the chair, or goddamn it, your damn legs swole, or you got joint aches, and that kind of shit be going on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, shit happens, man. Shit happens. Ain't no telling what's going on with the brother. He may not feel good. He may be tired. He may have overslept. He might be out of town. It could be a million things, man, that's going on. What's good, brother Keeper Techie? I don't know if we're gonna throw down or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link anyway, because Brother KIT is the official timekeeper of the T.P.O.T debates. I don't know, Brother KIT. if we're gonna get anybody up here or not. Go ahead, brother Supreme.
You know, before this show was scheduled, you know, I was gonna see if I could open that debate. Um, you know, before everything happened this past Saturday, but it's
Mm-hmm.
still kind of on my mind, man. You know, and I wonder if BMT is here or not because I wanted to chat with him about that. But
Well,
a
he
few,
was. He
a
was.
few, it was like last week, I think, and when all that hubbub happened with the guy who exposed himself, he was talking to this other lady, and I guess they had some type of tryst going on in the past or whatnot, and you know they're going at it. And she confesses to a panel that has other women on it and dudes too, but more leaning towards like the pro black kind of thought pattern.
Mm-hmm.
That as a teacher, she went out on a date with a 15-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
And 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 I know the host, he had a lot of things going on, so I'm not going to hold that against him. But the other people on the panel, they didn't really say nothing.
No.
And I was like, what is this? If this was a dude that had said the exact same thing, he would have got murdered. He
Well,
would have got ran through the ringer, and they would have probably been making all sorts of videos talking about this person needs to be excommunicated from the whole space and whatnot. But this chick was just on there. Oh yeah, I went out with a 15-year-old and blah. It was in my past, and yeah, we should just move on. It
yeah.
happened a long time ago. Like
Yeah.
what?
Let's just move on. Cause
Yeah,
you know, it's a bunch of double standards, and people will tell you, oh man, you guys shouldn't be comparing yourself to females. But wait a minute, if a dude has said that exact same thing, everybody up there, oh yeah, you're a pedophile, you're a molester, you're this, you're that. But see, if a woman says it, it doesn't bother us as much, because we addicted to our old mammy. So, anything old mama does is just fine. So, we see our mama in these chicks, we see our mammy in them. So, of course, we give them the same treatment we'd give our old mammy. She
but
can do anything, anything goes, whatever it is, even molesting little boys, even that's
but
okay.
but check that out though. It's like again, this was a pretty large panel too. I think it had about 7 or 8 people on it. And the woman said it. She accepted. Yeah. That's what actually happened because the other dude was kind of trying to, I guess, bring it out or bring it to light as if she was supposed to get or expecting that she was going to get shamed. And
Hmm.
nobody said anything. They just like, oh, let's keep moving on. Like, and I'm
Yeah,
like, are you insane? Men and women just is this what the community has come to? So it's just acceptable for oh yeah, that's a woman. Yeah, let her do
well,
whatever she wants.
they don't care because she probably reminded them of. Oh, wait a minute, I ain't got it queued up. Lucky y'all, I don't got it queued up. I don't got it queued up, folks. I don't got it queued up. Lucky y'all. But yeah, I mean, of course, it's always going to be that way, right? I mean, people are going to come down on men harder because they think they should, right? But I don't necessarily agree with that because you have, unfortunately, in black society, and I don't want to get into one of my rants, but we live
Yeah.
yeah,
See,
we
see,
live
I'm
we live
seeing
in a
it.
society. We live in a society, man, where most of us come from a household where it's just a mammy, right? So we've been indoctrinated to think that women should be allowed to do anything. even shit that hurts other people. I mean, that's how deep it is, man. Even shit that hurts other people, what they do should be overlooked and forgiven.
But that was the weird thing, though, X, and Judge Zilla was there. I see him in the chat, but this was supposed to be a group that is assembled to address things within the Black community and to address it in a balanced fashion. I mean, that was the entire premise of them even assembling together to have conversations. And I'm like, what the heck? On one end, you got a dude that, he did all this crazy stuff, but then he said, but at least I didn't do this. I wasn't a teacher trying to go out with a 15-year-old student, and then on top of it, made the student pay. I mean, it was like it was a play right out of David Carroll's Rabbit Hole.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all good folks this. I got Brother Supreme up here, right? I got Brother Supreme up here. Now, if y'all disagree, hey, what's good for it? Checking for you. I see you up there. I got Brother Supreme up here, and he has rather strong views about this topic. So now I must hypnotize y'all to come up here. Look into the patterns. You're feeling sleepy, but not so sleepy. Just wake enough to hit that email and say, X, I want to come up and debate Brother Supreme. Pay attention to the patterns. Watch it.
Man, no.
Open your mind. Pay attention.
man, X, nobody in their right mind is going to debate me on this. It's like, come on. That's just so far. That's so far out of the reaches of normalcy. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the same things that a lot of there's been a lot of these I would say more of the hotepish and pro-Black side of things of individuals, men and women, that they'll say that exact action, a teacher going out with a student, no, that's what the white people do. When you had a Black woman on a Black channel talking about taking things in a balanced way and trying to help the community, talking about, oh yeah, I did that in my past, and that y'all should just overlook that.
Yeah, well, I think we got to get away. I mean, we've got to be at the point now, man, on media, that we got to stop talking this old, this is what white people do, white people do it too, and also kind of nonsense. I mean, we got to kind of cut that shit out at this point, because there's not too many things that have been talked about, especially up on this platform, that you can just narrow it down and say only white folks do it. I mean, we are like so past that, at this point. We got to stop doing that shit. Now, people will tell you, oh man, y'all always talking about, the negative things, that go on in Black society. Y'all always talking about the negative shit. Well, has it ever crossed people's minds that there's so much of it? All right. There's so much of it. Of course, people are going to talk about it. Of course they are, because there's so much of it. You see so much nonsense. And to be honest with you, man, and I'm going to be totally honest with you folks, man, I think each and every Black person, especially Black men, we're not talking about Black women right now, I'm talking about Black men. I think each and every Black man that you see come up here cares about Black people, right? But I think that many of us care about Black people in different ways. you know, some of us up here, you know, we just in love with, you know, these old black mamas and, you know, we're brainwashed. I mean, some of us are that. Then there's some of us who love black people enough to tell them the truth. All right. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Then there's another segment of us up here that love black people enough that we want them to do better. And there's little micro groups inside each one of those groups that I mentioned. So for people to just come up here and say, "Oh man, y'all don't care about black people because y'all always talk about the negative shit," and all this, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. I talk about the negative shit that my kids do, and guess what? I love them. I love them. All right. They are the fruit of my loins. But guess what? If they doing some crazy, ridiculous nonsense, you goddamn right, I'm going to call it out. Absolutely. Now, how could someone say, "Oh, man, you don't care. You don't care about your kids' ex because you be talking about the negative shit they do"? Does that make sense? Absolutely not. So I don't think we should be applying that to brothers because brothers may critique or comment on the negative shit that they see going on inside black society. Because the reason why people talk about it, I think because they do care. And I think we get it mixed up, Brother Supreme, because we always talking about, "Oh man, y'all hate black people, y'all hate black women, y'all hate. I mean, what y'all don't understand, man, is that the opposite of love, man, is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference, okay? Because, see, if you hate someone or you hate something, that means you have some degree of concern for it. Because if you didn't have any concern for it, you would be indifferent to it. That's why people, they like to throw this hate word around. All right. They like to throw this hate word around, man. And the opposite of love, folks, is not hate. It's indifference. Do y'all understand? Do you understand?
Yeah, man. I was you know, on this whole thing about the lady and her revelation that she laid out in front of all these people who just turned a blind eye to it. I was listening to a old Sotomayor show, and there was this lady that came on, and she was saying that going into like the old mama thing. She said she came in from school, she's sitting down, she's doing her homework. Her mama is in there with some dude doing whatever. And she said the guy comes out and, you know, he leaves. And the mama sits down next to her and tries to ask her, you know, about school and all this other stuff. And she said, "I don't want to talk to you, you know." And she said that her mama tried to lean over to like give her a hug and a kiss. And she was like, "I smell it on you." and and she leaned away from her. And the mother got mad at her, saying, "What, you think you too good? You know, whatever, you such and such." And they got into a fight. And she said that while they're wrestling and going along, uh some of the I would say stuff that the guy left got on her, and it just grossed her out from, and she never looked at her mom the same. And I was just like, God, dog, like that's some sick stuff that kids have to deal with. And
Yeah.
it just reminded me of this of why these people on this panel, they didn't say anything about, you know, this chick messing with this 15-year-old. I'm like, it's just a weird community, man. I don't get it.
Well,
I really don't get it.
Well, you gotta think. You gotta think. Now, if you grow up in a household, right, from a little child, and you're watching your mama do all this bullshit,
men in and out the house. She leaving y'all alone. She starving you, doing all this kind of beating you within an inch of your life and all this kind of nonsense. I mean, if you grow up, all right, if you grow up seeing that for 17, 18, 19 years, you become kind of numb to dysfunction. How can you not? If you spend 19 years of your life living in the midst of dysfunction, when you get to be 20, 21, 22, 23, when you see more of it, especially if you see the same kind of dysfunction you saw when you were a child, and you were told that it was normal, or you were told to just shut up about it, don't pay attention to this, this isn't bad, this is part of our lives. If you're seeing that same kind of crap when you get to be an adult, how can you not think it's normal? I mean, if you're growing up and you're seeing this kind of stuff day in, day out for years, all the way up until you're 18, 19 years old, and you get to be a person in your 20s, man, and you're seeing the same exact stuff from other people, you're seeing the same exact stuff from the women you deal with, you're seeing the same exact stuff, other people are doing the same exact crazy stuff that you saw as a child growing up. I mean, you're not going to see that stuff as dysfunctional, man. How would you? How could you? You've grown up. You've grown up with it. You've seen it day in, day out from the one person who was supposed to show you better.
Now you see that X? I saw that one too, Starscream. Do you see what Starscream wrote in the chat, X?
I'm looking now. I think the robot erased it, but I can pull it back up though.
It said Angela Simmons had an Instagram photo with her little son grabbing her by the you know what. Now, why would you even post that on Instagram?
Yeah, you write that. What's good, brother Art? I see you up there, man. Yeah, you write that in the chat, man. The bot's gonna erase it, Starscream. Let me see.
What in the world? Why would anybody post something like that? But it's like, I don't know. Again, man, when it comes to the women, I don't get it. I don't get it. People just gloss over that like it's nothing.
Yeah. I remember seeing that photo. I'm actually looking for it now. Maybe it's been scrubbed off the internet. Maybe it's been scrubbed. Yeah, her son had his hand on her crotch. And, people look at that shit, man. People look at that shit, mostly women. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, he's just a little boy. Oh, why are y'all so concerned about that? Why are y'all concerned about her business? Now, here it is on a public platform, but people are always asking that silly question. Oh, why are y'all in her business? No one's in her business. She's putting it into the public. It's not like we're peeking through her window like peeping Toms. She's putting it in the public. You can't put stuff in the public, folks. Let me give y'all let me give y'all a little advice. Don't put things in the public that you don't want people to know. Because see, it's not like people don't want the attention, man. Okay? They put these things in the public because they want attention. But see what they want to do, they want to control it. They want to put it out there, but see, they're putting it out there for
the good comments. They're putting it out there for the people who are going to say, oh, this is so cute. Oh, look at that. They're putting it out there for that. They're not putting it out there for the folks like us that are saying this is absurd. Yeah. So,
Yeah. And she got a bunch of comments from thousands upon thousands of women, sharing their same story about, oh yeah, the model son do this and all this other stuff.
yeah.
But again, when these young boys, because I think that boy couldn't have been no older than 5.
Yeah. He's a
When
little
when
tiny.
when they grow up, they're being over sexualized now. And when they grow up and then they get into all of this other stuff, their daughters are gonna be the ones that saying where the good men at.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But it's like y'all came out of the same household. You saw how your mothers were raising these boys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Well, you know me, I'm a true believer that, these women aren't capable of raising these children anyway. I mean, I just don't believe that they're capable of raising them the right way, because, I mean, if you flip that around, all you got to do is flip the genders around, man. What would they say about a man standing up there with his 5-year-old daughter fucking with her hand in his crotch? What would they say about that picture? They'd be calling the police. They'd be calling
Yep.
CPS. They'd be calling child welfare and also kind of nonsense. But if it's going on with the woman, because it's that whole mama knows best shit, man. Like, man, we got to get away from that shit as black people, man. I can't say that shit enough, man. We're fucking poisoned, man. That shit has poisoned us. It's poisoned our minds to make us think, man, that any goddamn thing a female does is all right, no matter what it is, even if it hurts other people, even if it hurts the children that she bears, even if it hurts black society on a whole. It's okay if it's them doing it. If it's them doing it, it's okay. We should not pass judgment on it. We should see the cuteness of it. We should see the spirituality of it. We should see all these other kind of hidden things except what the hell we're looking at. We need to see everything in it except what we're seeing. Don't believe your lying eyes. Look at the deeper picture of what's involved with it. Come on, man. Come
It's some
on.
shit. It's some sick stuff to me, man. Because it's like you take that type of behavior. The boy is seeing that. Oh, my mom is showing that this is cute. Her friends and cousins and all this other stuff. They're saying that that's cute and that's what a boy's supposed to do and all this other stuff. Okay, well, what's gonna happen when this boy goes off to school?
Mm-hmm.
When this boy is around other people
What
and
happens?
think that that's normal.
What happens when he grabs the crotch of his teacher? What happens then? A crotch is a crotch is a crotch, right? If it's okay to grab mama crotch, it's okay to grab the teacher's crotch, right?
Hey, well, we already saw an event where the teacher was like, "Cool." right here on the battlefield.
Right on. Well, yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. It all depends on the teacher, because some teachers will embrace that kind of activity. But yeah, I mean, what you teach them when they're young, man, it's going to be reflective, man, as they grow, man. I mean, I know I have 4 children myself, okay, and ain't nowhere in the hell, my sons would have been grabbing their mama crotch. I mean, that kind of shit just ain't gonna fly. But those kind of parameters are set more often than not when there is a man in the life of a child. I mean, because let's be honest, man. A lot of the traits that decent people have, right? A lot of those traits, man, are learned from men. Let's be honest, man. Things like empathy, respect, discipline, whether it be physical discipline, mental discipline, emotional discipline, sexual discipline. A lot of those things you learn from your father. You learn those things from men. I mean, especially, you know, if you're being raised up in a household, right, where your mother obviously has no sexual discipline because it's 9 of y'all and y'all got 9 different daddies. So let's get sexual discipline right out. That's out. None of that exists.
Whoa, X. You're supposed to say, well, what's wrong with the 9 men that didn't that didn't hang on to their responsibility and to raise this queen up?
Well, to that, I would say you have to look at, fine. If you want to say that, fine. But at the end of the day, at the end of it, the women are the ones being left with the children. So, and I'm the type of brother, I'll even go this far, right? Fine. You and some dude, y'all laid down, y'all had sex irresponsibly. You got pregnant, you had a baby, he took off and went and married another bitch. I don't know, right? So now you stuck with this baby. So you would think that you would be focused on just raising this child, not having another one the following year, then having another one the following year, and the following year. I mean, how many baby daddies do you have to have before you start to learn that, hey, this shit ain't working? Unless you don't care. Therefore, you don't care about the kids either. Because I think the worst thing, I mean, let's be honest, man. I think that being a responsible mother, one of the best things you can do to be a responsible mother is to pick a decent father for your kid in the first place. Now,
okay. On that, X, that's one of my pet peeves within the entire space whatsoever. I'm talking about the men, the women, all the different sectors or whatever, even going so far as the reaching over to the woman in the wig and all that stuff. I really don't think that at this point in history that black women as a whole can say anything about what about the children. The what about the children argument should be completely thrown out the window. Because as a group, it has been shown with so much evidence. No, you don't care about the children.
Yeah.
If you did, you wouldn't be making the decisions that you have.
Yeah.
From how the children are being raised to who you're choosing to have children with, all the way to all of the abortions that you've had.
Yeah.
Well, to me, that's just completely thrown out the window. It's like you don't have a leg to stand on in that argument.
Yeah, I don't believe many of them. I mean, I'm not going to say all of them, but I mean, many of them, man.
No, I'm just saying generally as a group.
Yeah, way too many of them. I believe they don't really care about the children. Their actions show it. How the children are treated shows it. We got a series on that right here on the T.P.O.T YouTube page called The Most Unprotected. And what we talk about is the abuse of children, how children are treated, how children are neglected, how they're beaten, how they're abused, how they're...
No, this has to be a lie. This has to be a lie. No, don't tell me this. The X. Somebody sent me an email with this thing about the kid and walking dude with Breonna Taylor. They said the report shows that before he called 911, he called his mama.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
No. This can't be true.
Got to call my mom. I got to call my mama. You know how many times, man? You know how many times I've been in like traffic court, you know, with like a speeding ticket or something, you know, because I be driving fast, y'all. So I get speeding tickets from time to time. But that's another show. But you know how many times I've been in traffic court, man, you know, trying to beat a traffic ticket, and brothers be in there and they be in there with their damn mama. And these dudes be like 25, 30.
No, how during a person that got shot and killed, and the first thing that you have to come into your mind is to call your mama.
Yeah, you gotta call mama, man. Mama knows best. Mama knows best. Mama knows best. See me, I've never understood that, Brother Supreme, because I mean, I moved out of my parents' house when I was 17, brother. So, you know, I don't know what it's like to be, you know, 18, 19, 20, you know, running to my mom for this and running, even my old man. I mean, you know, and I would work with him even after, you know, I had moved out of the house. So I don't know what it's like to be running to my mom for shit. I don't know what it's like for my mom, you know, something happened to me. The first thing I do is pick up the phone and call my mom and shit. Like, I don't know what that's like, man. I've never had that luxury in my life. So, you know, it's hard for me to even empathize, because I've heard brothers say, oh man, you don't understand. You're right. I don't. I don't. I don't get that shit, man. I could never imagine calling my mom when I found myself in a jam. You know, I mean, if I found myself in a jam, you know, I wouldn't pick up the phone and call my mom. You know, I mean, it doesn't seem like the thing to do. You know, mom, I'm in trouble. Oh, mom, come get me. Oh, mom, come help me. Oh, mom, you know. And he probably said mommy too, even though he like 35. You know, he still call his mom mommy and shit. Oh, mommy, come get me.
But hold on. You're in a situation where you're a grown man. You are with your supposed girlfriend. Y'all are in your apartment. You're supposed to be on your adult type stuff, and the cops come in. They shoot somebody down. You have enough gall to pick up a gun and you shoot, you know, if someone tries to enter. And of course, you know, they're going to call, and, you know, so far as the police are going to, you know, call you out and all this other stuff. But instead of you calling 911 first about this dead person next to you, you call your mama.
Call mom. Well, you know, not to make light of this, but you know, oftentimes, you know, when brothers find themselves in a situation, man, they call out for their mama, man, even though they're grown ass men. They be 20, 30, 40 years old. They call out for their mama. Look at George Floyd. Right before he called out for his mama. That was one of the last things he did before he died. With his last breath, he was calling for his mama. That's what he was doing. Now people will get mad. Oh man, why you disrespecting George Floyd? I'm not disrespecting George Floyd. Officer Chauvin disrespected George Floyd. But in the process of that, George Floyd was calling for his mama. He was calling for his mama. So when you see this kind of stuff, man, it's like I don't know. Yeah, exactly. See, Brother Omega Dress hit it on the fucking head. They know when they call mama, they know they're gonna get sympathy from her. They know that's where they're gonna find sympathy, man. That's where they're gonna find sympathy. Because you know, mama, my baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's what's wrong with these fucking niggas. That's what's wrong with them. Mama been babying these motherfuckers all their life, and now they 35, and they still mama's baby. That's what's wrong with them. If they was raised by a man, they wouldn't be doing that shit. They wouldn't be doing it. Because men will teach you not to do that shit. Men will teach you to rely on yourself, not on your mommy.
you know, now that you say that, it kind of like put two things in my mind real quick. One, that clip of that security guard that was dealing with that. It had to be like a teenage boy, and he was telling him to get out of the mall or the little strip mall that he was patrolling, and the boy got on the phone on his cell phone, called his mom, and did.
It said,
told the security guard, my mom want to talk to you. Okay. So
my mom want to talk to you.
And then the other one that comes to mind is this Snoop Dogg at the red table with what's her name, with Miss Entanglement.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the clip of that.
And her mother asked him, well, what your mama got to say about this? Oh, man, like, good grief.
Now, mind you, this is a millionaire, a platinum artist who makes millions of dollars, has a TV show, endorsements. I've seen him on the Corona commercials. You know, this is a millionaire. And he still has to worry about what his mother says.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, good grief. I mean, I'm laughing at it, you know, and so forth in jest, but I mean, that is some doggone power.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's something to this shit, man. People get mad at me, man, because I get on these old mamas, boy, but I'm telling you, there's something to this shit, man. There's something to it, Brother Supreme. That's why I talk about it so much, man, because I know we as black people, there's this fucking Oedipus fucking crisis amongst us, and it hurts us, especially black men. It hurts us, man.
I mean, when you put all that stuff together, I mean, the teenage boy, the little kid holding his mama in the crotch, Snoop Dogg at the red table, Tupac saying, even as a crack fiend, mama, you still a black queen, mama.
There it is.
Man, this is some crazy stuff.
Can do no wrong. She can do no wrong because she had you, man. You got to remember, Brother Supreme, we fell out of her old funky hole. So,
but isn't that the same? But isn't that the same excuse that they will use in order to justify why you should be with a black woman? She birthed you. No. They'll even say sometimes, I've even heard this statement, we birth you. Now think about the mentality that goes in it. It's we as a collective.
Yeah, we birthed you.
We birth you.
Yep.
And I'm like, God, that's some crazy stuff.
We birthed
to think as self as a collective, as every black woman on this planet. We're one, and you come from us.
I'm telling you, man. And
you are property.
That shit poisons us, man. It poisons us, man. It poisons the shit out of our mentality, especially as black men. Let me tell you something. A lot of these brothers, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't come down on brothers, but what I do acknowledge is that a lot of us as brothers, we have a tendency to make bad choices with women, right? And I think the reason why a lot of us make bad choices with women is because of the women who raised us, especially if we've been raised by grandma, mama, auntie, all ratchet sisters.
You know, we never had a man in our life. You know, we escaped being a homosexual. We was able to escape that. So we're heterosexual, but we don't know what to look for in women because all the women around us was whores. They were on dope. They were promiscuous. They had 4 and 5 babies by the time they was 20. You know, these are the women we had around us. So once we start to grow and we're looking for women, we find ourselves drawn to these same type of women that raised us. You understand? See, it's like a what came first, the chicken or the egg thing, because these women do a horrible job of raising these boys, right? Let's talk turkey. They do a horrible job of raising these boys, right? So now that these boys have been raised in this dysfunction by their mama, their grandmama, and their old ratchet aunts and sisters and shit, so now they ain't good for nothing. They don't know how to make good decisions. They don't understand anything. So what do? They become ain't shit, piece of shit dudes who have no integrity, who have no accountability, who don't take any responsibility. And what do? They go and find a woman who's the same exact way. They go and find a woman that's just like their mama. They go and find a woman that's just like their ratchet aunties and sisters and grandma. So now you got two irresponsible ass people getting together, and what do? Create a fucking child. They bring a child into one of the worst situations that child could possibly be brought into, because that child has not one but two irresponsible ass parents. So that child is doomed. It's doomed, man. It's doomed soon as it fall out of the hole, because it came right in the world to born to an irresponsible ass a mother, right? And probably an irresponsible ass father too. So what's that kid's future going to be like, man? What's that kid's life going to be like? What's that kid going to do?
Well, that's where you gotta understand that kid, in many occasions, is going to be taught that it wasn't the mistakes of the parents and the community and so on. No, white supremacy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna hear that.
All your problems, boy. That's that white man.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, it's white supremacy made it like that. You know, everything's white supremacy. I love the way people do that shit too, man. I mean, because people will jump back 2 and 3 and 4 and 500 fucking years, but they completely skip over the shit that their mama was doing. They completely skip over the fact that your mom had men tracing in and out your goddamn house, beating you within a goddamn inch of your life, barely feeding you, barely housing you, barely clothing you. They don't want to talk about that. Well, they'll talk about that too, but they'll say that's freaking white supremacy too. That's why she was doing all of that. See, white supremacy made her starve you to death. White supremacy made her goddamn beat you within an inch of your damn life. White supremacy had her tracking men in and out the goddamn house. Yeah. Well, all that's because of white supremacy. I understand. White supremacy did all that. I get it. I understand. I appreciate you enlightening me on that.
And to be balanced with it, I'm not saying that there is no absolute, there's no I would say generational things that happen with slavery and other things like that. But I think now the choices that the individuals make exacerbate those things way, way more than any white supremacy. Because and this is just my thinking, if people actually believe that that white supremacy was that powerful and so forth, then they would be trying to set up their children in such a way to be able to combat that to the best possible way that they can. Not putting them behind the 8 ball and then on top of that still have to deal with white. It's like, come on. Come on.
Absolutely. Look at checking for you. And we done been joined by brother Nick Taylor. What's good with it, brother Nick?
Oh man, what's up, X-Man?
What's going on, man?
Shoot, you got the best hand. What's up? What's up, S.K.C?
What's going on, Nick? Texas. Boy, I was listening to your playlist and I said, man, what you know about Radiohead? What you know?
I got every Radiohead album. I done seen them twice live.
Oh man, I saw them once, but yeah, man,
I seen them for the Benz album live, and I seen the OK Computer tour live.
I saw the OK Computer. Yeah,
that was good. That one was good, real good. Yes, sir, man. What y'all got? Hey, look at me, throwing salt. What y'all gonna do about these women? What y'all gonna do about these women? Man, look here, bro. I was listening to y'all while I'm sitting here doing paperwork. Man, I listened to some of this stuff, and he talk about these women, and what, like you said, the boy gonna call and on his cell phone talking about my mama want to talk. You know what I would have done with that phone?
Man.
I would have launched it clean across the street. I would have took his phone and threw it. If it broke, what you gonna do? Beat me up? Go ahead, get your mama to come down here. What's she gonna do? See, because your mama used to dealing with soft mama's boys. You notice that, right? Hey, don't let nobody BS you. A chick know who she can get away with that crap with.
Absolutely.
She know who she can get away with that crap with. They'll back up. Hey, you notice they don't, when they go in them weave stores, or Kung Fu Kevin ain't playing, is he?
Nope.
They go in them in the convenience store with that crap. Kung Fu Kevin judo chop that ass and they gone.
Pull
them fingernails off because they ain't paying. They gone. Go in here to Aloha Snack Bars joint, yelling about the food and whatnot. And when he come from behind that counter, that heifer gone. Then she yelling at black man, talking about you gonna stand there and let Aloha Snack Bar do me like that. No, you let Aloha Snack Bar do you like that.
They come around that corner with that damn mop handle.
Yeah, they know who can, and then they put it up. They make videos, go up on YouTube and everything else. And where's damn Heifericious? Where's Heifericious? Where's her ass at? A couple of days later, right back up in that same spot.
Heifericious.
Yeah, where Heifericious? Where's Heifericious at? You know what I'm saying? Lolo Keisha. You know,
you said Lolo Keisha.
Yeah, Lolo.
Man,
Lemon Quisha. Where Lemon Quisha at?
Lemon Quisha.
Lemon Quisha right back up in there with that same Arab or that same Korean that told her to get her ass out of his stove, but you gonna sit there and let her pop her chops at you.
Well, Brother Taylor, did you see? I know you saw the brother who went down there and threw all those bricks through the
Tyrone Muhammad. I done a video. I done like 2-3 videos.
The nail salon. And the following day, as the nail salon is boarded up, chicks are still going right on in there. He went down there, broke all those windows, went to jail, and did all this nonsense, protecting the black queens and whatnot. And the next day, they right back in there, just like nothing ever happened.
You know he got paid, right?
He got paid.
Yeah. Did you see how much he raked in on Super Chat? Oh, not Super Chat. What is
GoFundMe?
Yeah.
The Black Folk Hustle.
Yeah.
They need to change it to the Black Folk Hustle.
Make 20 grand in 3 days for throwing 2 bricks. I'm looking at it from a different angle. That's that army thing kicking in on me. I'm looking at it from a since you've seen it, he walked in. When he went in the next day and was behind the chick with her fro picked out, he called her by name. He know her.
Wow.
He know her. And she turned around and looked at him kind of like, yeah, hey, You know what I mean? And kept right on going. Look, you know how you know you being played? That's Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I ain't from Chicago. I'm from Detroit's west side. They get down a little bit. They bout it in the D, okay? I'm a product of Cooley High School. Okay. Did you see that when they sent 2 female police to the scene, both of them black chicks, both of them got out, no tasers, no gun. This was a setup. You seen the picture I got with him with the police lieutenant that was about 2 months before he threw the brick thing, right?
So you're saying that it was you're saying that it was all a ploy?
I'm willing to bet you. Okay, you see how he done it. He walked up, he talking, he got the red bag with the bricks in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sat the red bag at the corner. I got both the videos, they on my channel. He got the red bag, he walk in, talk, he walks back, grabs the bricks, and that's when he do. You see how many people was standing there waiting on him so they can film this? They knew he was coming.
Wow.
What you want to? I mean, how many people? I know Negroes like lollygagging around in front of convenience stores and all kind of other stuff, but this is a hair Korean nail, and look at all them black people that was just loitering outside with their cameras.
Yeah, I can kind of see that where they knew he was.
Now I ain't saying Kung Fu Kevin knew that he was gonna throw a brick through his window. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying that his hood followers, hangers on, I call y'all, I send y'all a message. Hey, S.K.C, hey, X, guess, hey, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and I'm coming through there at 2:00. Tell Lolo, Keisha, and them. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna throw a couple bricks through the window.
Yeah, we gonna get down. I'm gonna show this. Okay, here's the thing too. It was public record. He was on paper. Okay, he was on parole. I mean, probation. He was on probation. So how did he do that? Them 2 sisters handcuff him, take him off, and he back the next day to shoot a video of the same people going in there. How?
Yeah.
I ain't never been to jail in my life. But I understand how that worked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How you do it? How Sway? I'm going Kanye on them. How Sway? And of course, you know, the ninjas, the neighborhood ninjas, trying to give me heat over what they own eyes are seeing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You looking at this with your own eyes, Sway. So you trying to say you don't believe what you seeing?
Don't believe your lying eyes.
Yeah, man. I'm like, look, one thing Daddy always taught me. I know when I'm being had. I know when you being had.
Yeah.
And then on the stuff you talk with the girl, with the look, I seen the O'Shea done the thing today with Simmons, boy with his hand up in between, you know what I'm saying, up in between her legs and whatnot.
Yeah, that's just insane.
That's crazy, man. Look here, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you now because my mama would have killed me. Either my mama would have killed me or my daddy would have killed me.
Yeah,
or you would have only done it once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been no fanfare. You would have only done it once. Yep. Boy, don't you never do that again. Do you understand me? Mm-hmm. And that's how that went down. But X, help me, bruh. Why would you post something like that?
Because they think that kind of shit is cute. They think that shit cute, man. They think that kind of shit is cute. No boundaries, man. No parameters, no anything. Just, whatever I think is cute, whatever I think is funny, whatever I think shows the personality and character of me and my kids, no matter how no matter how out of the way or whack it may appear to other people. I'm going to post it and I'm going to be proud of it. And if you say something wrong about it, I'm going to go ham on you.
I'll be waiting on them to go ham on me because I go whole hog because I ain't scared. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of your mama. I ain't scared of the Negro that took the picture. Because when these pictures, I always tell people who took the picture. That's the part I always ask. Who took the picture? Huh? Who took the picture?
Yep.
Somebody took that picture. You see both of her hands there. That ain't no selfie. Who took the picture? Probably one of her. Okay, so now you guessing. Who took the picture, man? Who took the picture? Now, let them go ahead and go ham. Let them try to go ham. I show them how to go hog. Because know what I'm going to do, X? I'm going to do the same thing you going to do. After I straighten your ass out, I'm going to look in my wallet and see if anything changed by you talking crazy to me.
Exactly.
I'm going to walk outside and look at the address on the front of this damn house.
Pretty much.
Look in the driveway. Do I still got that? Is that crew cab Dodge Turbo Diesel still sitting there?
Let me hit my key fob to make sure my damn truck's still out there.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, still there. I'm sorry. So what? So you talking? So you bumping your gums to me means what? Mean what? What? But see, and they know the ones not to mess with. They just be like you done caught them off guard by checking them on their fuckery. Excuse my language. But
they're not used to it. They're not used to that.
Right.
They're not used to it.
But when you do it, now you go on that short list. He ain't down with this program. No, I'm not.
Nope.
And you can watch the ones, the ones that is and the ones that ain't, because watch the ones to see that hang around you and stop hanging around you when you straighten somebody out on that. X, that's somebody I did. What's up, Keep It Techie? That's somebody I didn't want on my team anyway.
Exactly.
I don't need you because you that one is fumble fucking your way through life and you just can't wait to mess up somebody else's stuff.
Yep.
Not happening, Captain. My dad, look, daddies. I know I done said this to you before. Large percentage of this that we see now is actually dudes' fault too.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. A lot of it is. A lot of it is.
I had a dude he was telling me his baby mom, this, that, and other, and she done this, and she effing off his child support, which is effed up, and she taking some of his child support, paying for her other kid, to buy stuff for her other kid, and I'm just listening to him. Now, I wasn't gonna disrespect him on an open forum. I waited, and I ain't gonna mention his name. I ain't gonna mention what platform. I ain't even gonna mention when it was because it's been months. So if somebody wasn't there, they don't know what I'm talking about. Supreme S.K.C said, check your email, X. Okay. And so I done that. I emailed them from the same one where I got the link from. I'm like, bruh, I don't think I would have told anybody that. I want to let people know how messed up the stuff she do. Yeah, but she had, dog. You see what I'm saying, X? I mean, he want to remove himself from the equation. You can't. Okay, out of the 3 kids, was your kid the first kid, and then she had other kids, or did she already have kids when you impregnated her?
Yeah.
Okay, so yours weren't the first kid. Okay, so you already knew what you was dealing with. Come on, man. So when you met her, she had kids. Yeah. 2 of them. Yeah. One was in diapers, according to you.
Yeah.
All right. Now my kids is grown and gone by a long time. I don't even remember when do kids get out of diapers? What, 2, 3? What did they get out?
They get out like 2.
Okay. So, and you still impregnated her. You still chose out of all people that, what's up, Cortez, to have unprotected sex with this chick. You know how she live. You ought to know how she is.
Mm-hmm.
You ought to know how she is. So what you mean that, okay, oh, so I get it. So that means you just met her one night at a club. You known her for a total of 3, maybe 4 hours, and you had unprotected sex with her. What? That's even dumber. That's even dumber.
I mean, at some point, you know, I mean, we as brothers, man, you know, some of us, we have to make better decisions, man. I mean,
ooh, say it one more time.
You know, some of us, we have to make better decisions, man, with our damn lives, man. You know, and if we making bad decisions haphazardly, man, it's hard for other brothers to have any sympathy for you, man. If you stepping into an alligator pit, if you're stepping into an alligator pit, you know, brothers gonna have a hard time having sympathy for you, man, when you get your leg bit off or your foot bit off.
Yeah.
You done walk into an alligator pit and shit. So, you know, I think there's a lot of that going on, you know, and you mix that with a bunch of irresponsible ass women, man, and you got a powder keg of dysfunction, man.
Exactly. You got dysfunctional dudes and dysfunctional chicks. Then one of his partners, this dude admitted that I ain't saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying you're irresponsible.
Yep.
This dude, okay, you got 3 kids by 3 different chicks. Dude, you just as bad as they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, so I guess you didn't have a dad to teach you that you can do the thing without making kids.
Yeah.
Or you saw what your raggedy ass mama was doing. You didn't have it there because one thing daddy always said, son, protect your seed. Your future depends on it.
Yep.
And I'm like, Dad, I'm 14. What the hell is a seed? I ain't growing nothing. What are you talking about? He just keep hammering me. So now he said, look, I'm doing it for your own good. I want my words to pop into your head long after I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he was right. I'm glad he done it. Because I'm like, then I said, okay, and then let's go a little further. I done seen some raised right. Some people have a mistake, if you want to call it that. I'm trying to be nice. Okay, I'll give you one, X. I'll give you one. But when you got 12 kids, what's that chick that everybody was doing a news story on her? Somebody has got to be held responsible for all these kids.
Yeah, man.
Remember her?
Yeah.
12 kids, 13 kids?
Yeah, and she was pregnant at the time she was saying that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was pregnant when she was saying that.
Yeah, she was pregnant at the time she was saying that. She sure was.
Come on, bruh.
And forget the fact that this broad got 14, 15, 16 kids. A brother will go right in that house,
exactly,
14, 15 kids, and climb on top of this woman and put another one in her. Put another one in her.
Yeah. What's up, Edward? Yeah, you're right. Oh, Cortez says she ended up having 3 or 4 more kids.
See?
Look, I give, bro. I'm about ready to lose my shit sitting here.
Yeah, they'll go right in that house, and she got a dozen kids running around, and you'll be in the room with her trying to put another one in her, man. It's like, but see, that's the thing. A lot of us, right? A lot of us black men.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we often talk about the low self-esteem and low self-ego, man, of these women, man. But a lot of us, we got low self-esteem too, man. That's why we don't got standards and shit, man. You know, I mean, because I talk about this shit all the time, man. You know, I'm in the South, all right? And, you know, I travel all over. You know, I do work in North Carolina, South Carolina. I do work in Georgia. I do work in Virginia. And, you know, usually where I'm at, there's a lot of black folks. And, boy, let me tell you, I see some women, boy, with bad wigs. They got on pajama pants, furry flip-flops, and they look like Godzilla.
And
But
she
you
got
know,
a baby.
you know what's trailing behind her?
Kids.
Two and three kids. So you know what that means? Somebody done climbed on top of Godzilla, and usually it's multiple somebodies who
Yeah,
done
and the
climbed
multiple
on top.
somebody be beating
Yep.
their gums about it.
Yeah, they done climbed on top of Godzilla. She ain't get those kids from a turkey baster. They ain't come from no turkey baster, goddamn it. Some of you brothers done climbed on top of Godzilla. Y'all done climbed on top of her.
Yeah. Boss man, I'm trying to tell you. I live in Texas now, even though I'm from Detroit. When I was in the Army, I done been all through the South. I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Went to jump school at Fort Benning, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So I got my taste of the dirty South. My grandparents, West Blockton, Alabama. So used to go back. Then got another grandparent, Palestine, Texas. So you know, bruh. And that's why I tell people, I say, man, he said, yeah, I'm from Detroit, but what you really know about the dirty South?
Telling you, boy.
I know a little bit, but man, Louisiana is horrible. Louisiana is horrible.
Yeah, man.
Horrible.
I'm in North Click, boy. Let me tell you, boy. I see some doozies, boy.
Well, you know where Fort Bragg is, then. You know where Fayetteville, North Carolina is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I work all over this state, so I see some doozies, boy. And like I said, they all got kids trailing behind them.
Yeah.
So y'all climbing on top of them.
And that's why I be asking dudes, okay, then dude, explain this. Explain this to me. You can't do it. I mean, look, I can't get mad for somebody calling me out for throwing rocks and then I'm hiding my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And you said, Nick, what? You know, we saw you throw that rock, right? I'm like, you did? Yeah. You saw me? Yeah. All three of us saw you. Damn.
You know, I've always thought that, you know, part of the reason why a lot of these children don't have fathers is because, you know, the mamas look so damn bad. So the brothers don't want to claim the kid because, see, if they claim the kid, that's an acknowledgement that they've climbed on top of Godzilla. So I think that kind of keep brothers away, you know, because some of these chicks, you can't tell me that these dudes, they coming, you know, they climbing in there around 3, they gone by 5. You know, it's not like, you know, they gonna be seen with her or, you know, they holding hands in the mall or no shit like that. They just kind of slipping in and slipping out. But which I'm not mad at you. If you do that, if you go and you want to climb on top of Godzilla,
yeah, I ain't mad at you.
And get your rocks off, all I'm saying is try hard not to impregnate Godzilla. Don't impregnate Godzilla.
Don't these last now, I say, because I've been off the hustle a long time. I remember they used to give away condoms for free. I don't know if they still do. I'm assuming they do.
Yeah, back in the day, they give you like a whole bag of them shits. They give you a whole box of them shits. But they're not that expensive, Brother Taylor. I mean,
even if you had to pay for them, right?
They're not that expensive, man. They're not. They're just not. So, I mean, we can't even use that for an excuse. Oh, man, they cost too much. Bullshit.
Which one's cheaper, a condom or a kid? Which one's cheaper? And then you get caught up in that system, bruh, because once you on paper, I ain't never been like saying I ain't never been on, but it's so yeah, I know. I had people, man, how you gonna tell me about child support? Nigga, you ain't never been on child support. Yeah, because I'm smarter than you. Number one, but that's like me saying, well, I got to take this ball peen hammer. Now, being I ain't never been hit in the head with a hammer, but so how do I know it's gonna hurt if I hit my? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
I already know that I ain't gotta hit myself in the head with that hammer to know it's gonna hurt.
Exactly.
And then the system, you figure, and these, what do you call them? Prislam, these brothers that go to the pen and come back talking about assalamu alaikum and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, back up off of me, dog. Back up. Back up.
Prislam.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Prislam. That ain't Islam. That's Prislam. You pick that up in the pen.
Prislam.
You know, you feel free to use that. Hey, feel free to use that one whenever you want. Prislam. And then I'm like, so then y'all come back and you talk about how horrible the white man and the game is rigged. Okay, yeah. Hey, let me hook you up, bruh. Guess what? There's white dudes in the pen too. There's white dudes on child support too. There's white homeless people under bridges and sleeping in ditches and stuff too.
Exactly.
There's white people then OD'd on heroin and all kind of other stuff too. So if the whitey's game is so cold, they can't even keep themselves out of it.
Yep.
Now I tell people, now wrap your head around that one. Wrap your head around that one, boss. So, you know, when you was in the pen, because that's why I was telling this dude, Mr. Assalamu alaikum, he told me you supposed to say walaikum salam. I said, no, I said, what's up, Kenny? That's what I, you know, I mean, I knew you when you was Kenneth Tyler. You know what I mean? Now you Malik out of the dude. Shut up, man. Shut up. Okay. You Kenneth Tyler. You was the power forward on our high school basketball team. Shut up. You know what I mean? You can pop that to somebody else that don't know no better. But dude, me and you used to walk to school together. What you talking about? But you got this system. Y'all got this. You talking about how messed up the system is, and they get you caught in it, and then you on that pinwheel and whatnot, which is true. Once you got yourself put on paper in that system, which is true. He actually I said, but I ain't have to go to the pen to figure that one out.
Yeah.
All I got to do is look around. But here's the thing. So you know the system, like you was talking about the alligators, right? All right, I'm looking at you, and you say, Nick, where you going? I say, X, I'm going to go to the other side of the creek. And you say, Nick, why don't you walk down to the little bridge that's down there about 300 feet or so and go across the bridge so you ain't got to worry about getting bit by an alligator or whatnot. And I look at you like, man, you ain't my daddy. And you be like, I know I ain't, because if I was, I'd drag your ass down there to that bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
So I walk across there, I get bit, and then I come back to you after I done left the hospital, jail. You know what I'm saying? I done left the hospital, jail, and I'm explaining to you how, you know what I'm saying? How bad it is to walk through the creek instead of walking over the bridge. You supposed to look at me like I lost my mind.
Absolutely.
But I do that to these dudes here, but I'm the problem. So you know the system. I bet you know guys that went to the pen for the same thing they went to the first time. They second time was for the
Man, I know so many dudes, man, that's in and out of, and we in our 50s. And they still in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And every time they come out, you know what their excuse is? Oh man, the white man is doing this and the white man is doing that. And like, well, if you know that he's doing this to you, because see, I'll lean into those excuses. See, I'll lean into them. They be like, oh man, the white man, this white man, that. I'll be like, okay, you knew the white man was doing this to you the first time you went to the penitentiary. So when you got out, that means you had that knowledge already.
Yeah.
So you went ahead and you went ahead and did the same old shit that had you fall into the white man system again. See, the people I know, they can't come at me with that shit, Brother Taylor, because see, I'll lean into it. I'll give them that argument. Yeah, the white man is doing shit to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing shit to you. So how many times do you have to go into his system to get the understanding that you need to do something different to keep your ass out of there? Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I done the same thing. I said, Kenny, when you was in there, was everybody in there black or was there white folks in there too? I knew you was gonna say that. I said, I bet you had black correctional officers. You had black COs, right? Black attorneys coming in to talk to people, black nurses, black doctors working in the medical place in there. You probably had that. I said, so it wasn't no whites locked up. Yeah, it was some whites locked up. Okay. So if it's targeted for you, how did they get caught? I said, okay, you trying to tell me there wasn't no white people in there for armed robbery? Yeah, it was white people in there for armed robbery. But how can you say that's a black crime? What, they didn't realize he was white?
He had on blackface.
Yeah, he had on blackface and a Jerry curl wig. or he done himself up like that Talcum X boy, that goop. Boy, don't get me started on that boy. I said, so dude, he done a crime as a white person, went to the white man's court and the white man's judicial system, and the white man sent his ass to the pen to keep you company.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he get better food than you need to do a Nick Taylor versus the world.
Yeah, right.
But Tim, I said, so
whenever you ready.
Man, they ain't ready for me. But I don't argue with people. I just let them go when they call me all kind of stuff. Like I said, I hit my remote like you do. Chirp, 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 chirp. Damn, it's still out there.
It's still out there.
Yeah, I open my refrigerator. Damn, it's still out there. Look in my wallet. Damn, whatever. I ain't rich, but whatever was in there was still in there after I got off the stream.
Still in there. And I still got my woman laying in my bed.
Yeah, and then that chick, she's sitting over here on the couch, still giving me shit. Damn. So that. But I tell myself, so I'm messing with them because now everybody gathering a crowd because they got to come around a conservative coon. Because I don't sell drugs to people, never sold drugs to people that don't buy drugs. It didn't steal, nobody didn't rob nothing, ain't been to jail. Go, because it's you a coon if you square, if you play by the rules. Yeah, I ain't got street cred.
You're a coon if you've never been to prison. You do realize that, right, Brother Nick?
Yeah, oh yeah. And I knew that, but I told him, man, here's the thing, and I ain't gonna get off X. If I would have took them to Panama, Honduras, the Gulf, Iraq twice, and Afghanistan with me, and then put East and West Germany when it was still Cold War Germany, and we patrolling checkpoint Bravo and the Folder Gap for 3 years. They probably shit they pants if they had to do half the shit that I done when I was in the military. But I said, so man, don't step off with me because you want to see where it can get set off real easy. It's in there when you on the battlefield. See, everybody but you a badass as long as the bullets ain't coming back. When you on that two-way rifle range, as we call it, incoming bullets got the right of way, X.
Yeah.
Incoming, but I told myself, so why you in the pen? So the white boys had a menu to choose the food they wanted, and y'all just got the scraps that was left. Oh, the white boys, they got better bunks than y'all. They got, well, then he is telling me something about TV time, that y'all got to choose TV shows and different time. That's what he is telling me. I don't know if it's true or not. I ain't got no reason to not believe him, but the Hispanics, they got the TV for this time. The blacks got it for this time. The whites got it for that time. I thought everybody watched the same shit. I did. I mean, hell, I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard as a kid. It was cool. I used to watch Three's Company, All in the Family, the Jeffersons and stuff. I guess they don't watch that. But anyway, I said, so did they get to watch it on the big screen and y'all had to watch a little 13-inch black and white? See, you being silly now. I said, no. I said, bruh, sometime to show somebody how absurd they are, you have to be more absurd than they are.
Exactly, man.
You in the same pen. You got the same mattresses, the same cots, eating the same food, using the same shower, and you and that white boy over there, both of y'all in here. The state of Texas says armed robbery first, with a firearm is a minimum of 3 years. You got 3, he got 3. Ain't no white boy 3 and no black dude. For y'all both got 3 years for the same crime. Now in some places, some dudes, well, I see where it's a big disparity in some of the charges of time that people get. Yeah. Oh yeah. But you say you know that too. So why'd you rob 2 people at an ATM?
Yeah.
I know if I get caught, if the popo grabbed me for robbing somebody at the ATM, I don't know how much time I got, but you going away. You going somewhere.
You can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, the system is at me, and you're letting me know that you got knowledge of all of this stuff. The system is at you. The white man's got it in for you. He's got his boot on your jaw. I get it. All of that stuff. So why not use this knowledge that you obviously have to avoid the BS, as opposed to leaning into the BS and keep complaining about it? Because don't get me wrong, a lot of people will say, oh man, y'all think white supremacy ain't real and the white power structure isn't real. Absolutely not. I know the white power structure exists.
Exactly.
I know white supremacy exists.
Yes.
But my knowledge of that it motivates me to do better. I don't use it as an excuse to continue to fuck up. I know all these things exist, so I use those things as motivators. I don't use those as an excuse to say, well, this is all I can do because, this is what the white power structure is going to do to us. I get so tired of hearing that shit. I get so tired of hearing people talk that white man doing this shit to us nonsense. I get tired of it, man. I just do, because I'm a black man too. All right. And I didn't come from money. My parents wasn't rich. All right. I lived a normal middle class life just like everybody else. When I got to be an adult, I did a lot of stupid shit, made a lot of stupid fucking decisions just like everybody else. All right. Just like everybody else.
But you ain't hiding from it. You ain't blaming nobody else for it.
Nope. And you know what I finally had to do once I got to be about 30? I had to grow the fuck up. All right. I had to grow the fuck up, and I'm a black man. The same fucking white supremacy that you facing, guess what? I'm a black man. I face it too. That same white power structure that you always crying about, guess what? It's around me too. So I'm not going to sit up here and listen to motherfuckers cry the blues about what the white man is doing. Because let me tell you something. If it's that bad, that means it's just as bad as it is for you. It's just as bad for all the other black men too. And
That's
guess
right.
what? All them other black men ain't complaining like your black ass is.
No.
So I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Tired of hearing that shit, Brother Taylor. I am. So tired of hearing it, man. Tired of hearing it.
Old. It gets old. Real
Come on,
fast.
man.
It get old. I mean, at what point? But see, here the thing. Now I had to listen to one of my mentors, and he like, look here, the way you kill me. Look here, boss man. Look here, bro, man. Let me tell you something. I'm like, oh boy, here we go with the lecture, right? He said, they ain't gonna give that up. I said, what? They ain't gonna give that up. I said, give what up? The story, the storyline. The cry. They ain't gonna get that up. I said, why not? How you figure? Because that's all they got. Yep. He jumped in his pickup truck and drove the fuck off. Left me standing there in front of my house looking stupid. That's all they got.
Get tired of hearing that shit, man.
And I'm like, wow. And see, I'll marinate on what this guy. Me and him was in the army together. He was in the army longer than me. We've been out for years, and me and him still friends. But then I talked to him. He said, "You think about?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You watch this? You remember the movie Officer and a Gentleman?" I said, "Yeah." With what's the brother? Louis Gossett.
Yeah, Lou Gossett.
Yeah, because he played the drill instructor in the movie. He said, remember when he was gonna kick? He is trying to kick Richard Gere out, and he told him he finally broke down and started crying everything, and told him he ain't got nowhere else to go. I'm like, I'll be there. As many times I seen that movie. You know what I'm saying? As many times I seen, and then I look at these dudes out here. That's all they got. Until they find a way to break the chain from that bullshit, they're gonna hang on to this shit. Mm-hmm. I know motherfuckers and went back, gone to the pen for some petty shit just to go back because they couldn't function out here. They institutionalized.
Yeah. I know a few brothers like that too, man. In and out. They've been in and out of prison ever since we were like in our 20s, man. And now we're in our 50s and they're still fucking doing this shit.
Won't nobody give me a job, dude?
Yeah.
You done been to jail. All right. Grand larceny, armed robbery, assault and battery, possession with the intent to distribute. And you want a job doing what?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Doing what?
Doing what, bro? What you gonna do?
Especially if you don't have the basics like me, right? I have a small company, you know that, Brother Taylor, right?
Yeah.
And I hire brothers, and I'm not too interested in criminal history and shit like that, but I do expect shit from them now. Mm-hmm. I expect you to have your black ass at that garage at 7:00. I expect you to have a driver's license, right? And I expect you to know your way around the toolbox. Right. Now, when people say, "Oh, nobody won't give me a job," it's not that they won't give you a job. Your ass done disqualified yourself from most jobs because you spent 25 years of your life in and out of goddamn prison.
Bingo.
So you don't know how to do shit. You ain't got no skills and ain't trying to get none. A lot of times you need to develop some skills before a motherfucker even hire you. Because I know I won't hire you. I won't hire you if you don't have a driver's license, if you can't commit to be at that fucking shop at 7 a.m. in the morning and you don't know your way around a toolbox. I have no use for you.
Yeah,
I'm not just going to give you a job just to give you a job because I don't believe in charity cases.
Yeah.
See, a lot of niggas are just charity cases. They want somebody to just give them shit, man.
Well,
They don't
that's
want
what
to earn it.
they used to people that they used to being in a system that, and I ain't gonna turn it into politics, that liberal Democrat system where they everything is just given to them and they expect it the rest of their life.
Yep. Everybody just supposed to hand them shit. You know, just give you shit that you haven't earned and or ain't qualified for.
Yeah.
All right. Put your shit on the line for them just for the sake of doing it, or just because they're black like you, you know, black like me. So I mean, come on, man. We don't live in that world anymore, man.
Yeah, black like you. But then like I asked, like I asked my boy, Mr. Prislam, hey man, what? Because I'm supposed to stick out for you because you black. Yeah. What color was the people that you went to the pen for over that you committed the crime against?
We gotta stop this shit, man. We gotta stop this shit.
See, you a coon. No, okay, great.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, but I'm a coon that ain't got a prison record.
Yep.
You asking me for, dude? You know you can't work here. I'm contracted to 2 sheriff's departments. Okay, everybody here got to pass a background check. You think that, look, you can't been to jail for armed robbery and grand theft auto and work at an impound lot. You know what I'm saying? Are you crazy? That's like asking Lonnie Love to watch over a triple layer strawberry upside down cake while you go to the store.
Don't you eat none of that cake, girl. I'll be right back.
You know, when you come back, Lonnie Love gonna have a fat ass sprawled out on the floor with strawberry icing all over her damn face. You know it, I know it. And then now, how can I look at her and get mad when I didn't recognize what I was dealing with?
Yeah, I left the cake right in front of her.
I can't believe Lonnie ate that cake. Look at her. Bro, what are you talking about? You know, weaved up, jailed up, or we're a half a metric ton, and you're gonna leave a triple upside down strawberry cake here. You asking for it, and you got it. So this what you do. What? Go bake you another cake and get her ass out of your house.
Exactly.
Bro,
exactly.
I'm done with this stuff. I'm done. Man, you ain't looking out for the brothers. This, that, man, they need a job. Well, go get a job.
Yep.
What do you know how to do?
Yep. What you know how to do.
And I can't never get an answer. I mean, you had plenty of examples around you of what to do and what not to do. And you chose, I mean, look, I don't get down on them. I leave them alone. They come to me. I'm coming to you for guidance. And guidance? Yeah. How the hell you? Okay, look here. I give you some free info. What? Stop breaking the law in front of cops. How about that? Stop robbing people. Stop robbing. Oh, and then the second time,
stop robbing liquor stores.
Stop robbing liquor stores.
Stop robbing liquor stores.
No, this idiot robbed 2 people at the same ATM. He wasn't even smart enough to go, all right, I got away with one, let me bounce. No, he went back to the same ATM. His sister told me. He didn't tell me. He ain't gonna tell me. He probably don't know I know. His sister told me. You go back and rob the same ATM. I said, you know these ATMs got cameras on them, right?
Yep, every single one of them.
You gotta, all right, you don't have a firearm license. You got a felony on your record, and you get caught with a pistol, and you match the identification of the man on the camera that they looking for robbing people on the ATM, and the lady fingered him. That is him right there. He even wearing the same fucking hoodie. But but you coming to me for guidance. Okay, stop robbing people at ATM. What am I supposed to say?
Stop robbing people, man. But see, this is the thing. You always have this, man. You always have this story of I couldn't do anything else, man. And that shit is bullshit, man. It's bullshit. You can't sit up here and tell me you didn't have no choice but to rob folks of their shit, man. Come on.
I ain't
Come
buying it.
on.
I ain't buying
Come
it.
on. Can't tell me that shit, man. You can't
You
tell me.
couldn't. Well, okay. But the thing is, when we first got started, when I was working for Keller's, how come you didn't come on in? How come you ain't come to me for a job then? I was a square. You laughing at me. I'm going, man, you going in there punch. You just got, oh, they ain't gonna say, well, you was in the Army. You may as well say you was in the pen. No, there's a very big difference between being in the Army and being in the pen. Say, because guess what? When we done for the day or whatever, I jump in my car and go wherever the fuck I want to go.
Yep.
I just know I need to be back here at PT formation is at 7:07. I need to be here at 07. That's it. That's it. It ain't basic training your whole time in the military. You do your 13 weeks, your 15 weeks of OSUT for me being artilleryman, and your 15 weeks. And you get assigned to a permanent project. Yeah, now you still got to keep your skills sharp and go to the field, but you ain't in the pen.
Yeah.
You know, God dang, they kill me with that. So so they didn't, so the Prislam, yo, most high, whoever the hell in the pen, he didn't teach you enough to go out here when you get out. Now look, bro, when you get out, cut this shit out.
Yeah, don't come back.
So you coming to me for guidance, but you didn't get the guidance from the dude that showed you how to knit that little deal that's on your head. Come on, man. Man, this dude was one of the coldest brothers. I ain't play bad. I played football. But we lived on the same block. So, we walked back. This dude was cold. All he had to do was keep his grades up. He was cold with that rock. Cold. Product of a single mama and a bum daddy. But here's the thing, you got a skill.
Yeah.
They at least get you somewhere. Nope. Straight to the pen.
Yeah, man.
Twice. For the same thing.
For the same shit.
But I'm the bad guy. Bruh, I sure love talking to you, but I'm gonna get, so I guess your boy didn't show up.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with Obsidian.
Did he even give you a courtesy call?
Well, we spoke earlier this week. Because we were supposed to do one because this is a little series on my show.
I ain't going in on, I ain't going in on.
Yeah, I ain't going in on him either. We're supposed to do it Saturday, and something came up. He couldn't come Saturday, so he did hit me up. And he was like, yo, X, I apologize. We can rock out on Wednesday. So I said, okay, we'll schedule it for Wednesday then. And, I don't know, maybe something happened. He'll probably hit me up in the morning.
Yeah, I hope ain't nothing wrong. I hope,
Yeah, I hope so too. I hope he all right too, because that's not like Obsidian. I will say this.
I hope he all right.
That's not like Brother Obsidian to.
I hope everybody all right. I even hope
stand me up twice.
All right that don't like me.
It's not like him to stand me up twice. But one thing I did notice, he hasn't been doing any shows. So that something may be going on. That's serious. So,
well, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, if I don't hear from him in the morning, I'll call him or some shit, see what's going on or whatever, because I do got his number. So I'll hit him up. See what's going on.
Good deal. Like I said, man, I even wish the best for people that's been called me every name in the book. Don't even like me, and I still, when I be on the stream, hey man, well, be careful, bro. Yeah, whatever. No, for real. I mean it.
Yeah.
I know you don't like me, but I want to hear your voice again. They're just yelling at somebody else instead of me. But
yeah, that's what I say. I always say every night. I'm like, I appreciate the people who hit the dislike because you watched it. So I even appreciate the people who hit the dislike because they was here and they was watching. Obviously, that's why they hit the dislike.
I'm waiting on this election to be over with, bruh.
Yeah, me
tired of this.
Yeah, I'm tired of this too, man.
I want it to be over.
I'm tired of it too.
I'm going to get my butt in line tomorrow. I planned on going today, but one of my bigs broke down, sprung a air leak. He busted an airbag on the back, so we had to patch it up and limp it in, and went to the international dealer, and I bought a new set of airbags, and we changed them. So I guess I'll try to get in line again tomorrow. So because I always do the early vote, and I don't like waiting to the end.
Yeah, well, I usually go on election day, but we decided that we're gonna go early this year. So I'll probably be going sometime this week or the next two. So, you know, we ain't gonna wait. We're gonna go ahead and do it early.
I'm trying to get it out of the way because I got stuff to do.
Yeah.
And I got a running bet. So a buddy of mine, he think that he's, man, I don't know, man. I know a lot of people that saying blacks is saying they gonna vote for Trump. I'm betting you, I bet you I'm not a gambling guy, but he's thinking that he's gonna get 15% plus of the black vote. I said it ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
I said, now I'm voting for him. Well, if you want to consider it, I'm voting against somebody else. When I put up the pluses and minuses, because I ain't never met a politician that I liked.
Me either.
But I look at this. All right, you got 12 things I like. This guy got 2 things that I like. Guess who I'm going for? I'm taking the 12 over the 2. Yeah. I don't like you, but I'm voting for my best in what I feel is my best interest.
I've never told people who to vote for. I just tell people get your ass out there and vote. God damn it.
Vote for somebody. Right in Mickey Mouse. I don't give a damn.
Donald Duck. Kermit the Frog.
Hey, I'll vote for Kermit because Kermit is
just vote. God damn it. Just get out there and vote. I don't give a shit who. Because see, if you don't vote, you can't complain, man. If you don't vote, I don't want to hear you. If you don't take part in the political process, I don't want to hear you complaining about politics, man. Because you didn't do your part. Your vote is your part. That's your part in the political process, man. Mm-hmm. And if you ain't doing that, just shut up. Don't complain. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
And then I have people, I can't believe you voted for such and such. Well, so did you vote? No, I didn't vote. Man, so wait a minute. You're going to give me static for voting for this person. And you know what I mean? And you didn't vote at all.
You voted for no one.
Yeah. But I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like I say, but yeah, you like, man, your local state, the midterm elections, that's more important to me than anything.
Yeah.
But I still got to focus on the national one because I get the wrong guy. Because I remember when Bill Clinton won and they tell me I got to give up my AK. I ain't giving up shit.
What?
When Bill Clinton signed that, the firearms bill, when Bill Clinton got in his first year and signed that, and you couldn't buy magazine fed semi-auto weapons and shoot for almost 7 years.
Yeah.
But I already had one. Hell, I done had an AK since I was 18. Then M1 Garand since I was 17. How about that? Now,
I'll just be glad when it's all over and it's hoopla and they can get this shit off my television and get these commercials off my damn YouTube videos. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm sick, man. I done been through a lot of elections, and this is one of the craziest ones I done seen in a long time.
Yeah.
But bruh, I'm gonna get out your hair. I appreciate you allowing me to entertain you.
Absolutely. And you're welcome on here anytime, Brother Taylor. You know that. Anytime,
because I try to be as cordial as possible.
And you can come up here anytime, brother. You already know, man.
And when I have mine, the same thing is afforded to you. If you ever decide you want to, when you see me live, just all you got to do is hit me.
Yeah, I'll be trying to catch you live, man. But your times are like kind of different. So but I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you down there.
I know you will, bro.
Come down there and talk some shit and make your subscribers mad and shit.
No, you're gonna make them think. Because then they're gonna see I ain't the only one to think the way I do. So
be like, why you got this Negro on here, Nick?
Now you know it's certain people that I look at them, hey man, give me the link, punk ass nigga. No. I ain't doing none of that stuff. No, we ain't having none of that. No, sir. No, sir. We don't talk over each other here. We don't call each other names over here. We don't do none of that over here.
Mm-hmm.
We're cordial over here.
Grown-up stuff, man.
Yeah, grown-ups. And even some of us, we have subjects that we don't agree on, but you would never know it because we ain't calling each other names.
Exactly. But I'm going to come down there and catch you one day, man.
You got it, brother, man.
All right. Peace, Brother Taylor. Appreciate it, brother.
Peace to everybody in your chat. Peace.
My brother. Yeah, y'all. And I just got something in my email, folks. Let me see. I saw a lot of people talking about they wanted the link, but I kept putting this sign up saying, if you want the link, send me an email. I guess they weren't reading that. But like I said, I got something in my email and I want to share it with you good folks. Yeah. Just a little something to show my appreciation to you good folks, courtesy of my boy, Supreme. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. I will be updating it as time goes along, but I just want y'all to know, like I always say, I do appreciate you good folks. And if you didn't see your name up there, don't worry, you will in due time. That thank you list is a work in progress, and that's just our way of saying, thank you to you good folks, man, for your donations and your super chats and your cash apps and all that good stuff, man. Because like I always say, man, you don't have to do it. You don't have to, but you choose to do it. You choose to drop them coins up in this platform. And I want y'all to know, man, I do not take it lightly. I don't take it lightly. All right. All right. So, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I mean, goddamn, Brother Taylor had me up here rolling. Brother Taylor's funny as hell, man. Brother Taylor's funny, man. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. But before we go, I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all in the head with some programming notes just in case you forgot what I said at the top of the stream. Now, tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. My brother Big Nate will be here tomorrow, along with my man, Brother AJ. They'll be squaring off tomorrow in the Digital Squared Circle, and the debate topic will be, is it all right for you to leave the community? Now, Brother Nate says yes. Brother AJ says no. So make sure you have your black behinds here tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. Then Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, my brother Jay Shine will be here. Life is business. Business is life. Y'all know when Brother Jay Shine come in the house, man, he always sets the place on fire. Who knows what Brother Shine gonna say when they get here, but he will be here Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. Set your calendar for it. It's going to be magnificent. Then Thursday, the one and only Dr. T. Hassan Johnson will be in the house. All right. And we'll be talking about hating on masculinity. I know most of y'all out there know who Dr. T. Hassan Johnson is. If you don't, look him up. Yeah, look him up. And you'll get a good idea what we're going to be talking about up in here Thursday night. That's going to be Thursday, October 22nd, y'all, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. That's right. You heard me. Dr. T. Hassan Johnson will be in the house. All right. All right. So we got Dr. T. Hassan Johnson Thursday. We got my brother, Jay Shine, this coming Saturday. And tomorrow, debate night, Thursday night, my man, Big Nate, squares off with my brother, AJ. All right? All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and run a few of my commercials. And we are going to peel up out of here, folks. I will see you on the other side of the break.
Peace, folks. Open your mind. Wednesday, we throw down in the Digital Square Circle on Hours of Power debates. Thursday, we get at it with DXL, Dark Exodus Live. So come through, 9:30 p.m., right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. You know. Open your mind. Hey guys, T.P.O.T. on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But you knew that already.
Yeah, man. As always, man, I appreciate y'all brothers coming out tonight, man. It's always good, man, to get up here with you good folks. I don't know what happened to Brother Obsidian tonight, man. I mean, some shit must have went wrong because Brother Obsidian never stands me up twice. So something must have happened. If I don't hear from him in the morning, I guess I'll just hit him up on his phone, man, make sure everything's all right. And I don't know. We'll probably do another one of these Obsidian versus the World 2 weeks from now, because this Saturday coming up, I got Jay Sean coming on. So we'll probably do one the following Saturday. A week from Saturday, we might do another one. All right, we might do another one then. So I got to check with Obsidian, see what he got going on. Hopefully everything is all right with the brother. But I'll be checking in on him tomorrow, man, and see what's happening. I know a lot of y'all showed up tonight to see Brother Obsidian. I don't know what went down. This was a show that was rescheduled from Saturday, so I don't know what happened. You know, I didn't hear from the brother, so hopefully I'll hear from him in the morning. If I don't, I have to hit him up and find out what's going on. Hopefully the brother's all right. But yeah, I want to once again, man, thank everybody, man, for showing up. You good people up in here, man. And most importantly, man, you good people out there, man, spending some time with us, man, hanging out with us, watching us. It's always appreciated, man. And it's always good, man, to be up here with you good folks. I want to send a special shout out to my boy, Brother Supreme, for these goddamn intros, man. These things are unbelievable. And a shout out to Brother Nick Taylor for coming up here and contributing to the conversation as well. And also Brother Rude Demp as well, because Brother Rude Demp was up here trying to set the place on fire. Brother Rude Demp. Shout out to Rude Demp, man. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to close it out, man. I will see you good folks, man, up here, man, tomorrow night, man, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, man, right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page, you know. So, with that, I will leave you with 3 words, you know, like I always do. Join the league. Join the league. I psyched y'all out with that shit, didn't I? But this time for real. I will leave you with 3 words, like I always do. Open your mind.
House of power. And so a community is where you control your police, you control your commerce, you control your education, you control your house. We don't control none of that. We live in a hood. Huh? Well, what about the Negroes that get out? Oh, well, say, my cousin, they say he's a multi-millionaire, almost got $1 billion.
It's the problem of going
3 PhDs, working on 2 more. Driving down the street in Chicago in his Rolls Royce, enjoying himself, and he hears these sirens and looks through the mirror and sees this cop car flashing lights. He squeezed the steering wheel, man. Heart beats fast. Because he knows the price of a Negro, what it could be. And then when that cop car passed him by, he said, thank God he wasn't after you in the first place, punk. That Negro thing you can't get away from. It's universal. They wasn't coming after you. With all your millions, with your Rolls Royce, with your PhD, didn't help. That's the hood. Why do you think you never pick up the paper 3D over and over and see white families? You think it's thousands of black cops in America. Why don't you see white families crying as black cops shot my loved one 40 times in the back of the head? Why do you think black cops don't do that? You think they're more spiritual? Think they're better? No! They got enough sense to know that white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. And I will stop in our neighborhood when we decide we will not tolerate it. Now, if we was organized, which is hard to organize people who are just gonna run crazy and you don't know you're crazy. But if we were, with the money we have, and the many people who would come to our aid that don't know what it's like to be a Negro, and we said, if we said, look, we saying, if we don't get a federal law to deal with police brutality, that anytime a cop or anybody carry a gun, have to have a license just like you do to drive a car. And if you use it wrongly, you'll lose your license. And if it's upheld, you can never work again as a cop or a store guard or a private detective. How do you get Congress to push that through? Well, you take your economic power and you call on your friends, black, white, young and old, and say, this coming Christmas, if we don't have a federal law to outlaw police brutality by law, then we call them for a nationwide boycott of Christmas and it'll start on Thanksgiving. Well, let me tell you what that means. 79% of all retail in America happens between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People stay in business all year, lose money just for Christmas, Well, what happens now? Sac Fifth Avenue, Toys R Us, Sears and Roebuck, Westinghouse. They will get the bill and all they got to do is make one phone call and say, Harry, that's the senator, I want that bill pushed through in 3 days. Okay, it's an economic thing. It's that simple. But we have the power, but the system has wiped us out so bad.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
Santana Lincoln 6. Go ahead. Clear suspect down 10-4. That's 10-4. The officer's code 4. We have one suspect that's been shot.
Open your mind.
Only from the Prophet of Thought series media.
You know.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.